Hello everybody, my name is Xander Jeanneret and my pronouns are he, they, and I'm going to be your storyteller here doing some Daggerheart. Now it's a new system and so you may not be familiar, but we're going to go over some of the rules with you and teach you along the way. You'll catch on for sure. But we're going to be playing in the world of The Hearth Witch's Guide to Magic and Murder by Kiri Callaghan. Very excited to dive into this. Make sure you check it out on October 7th when it's released. And I've got some amazing players joining me today. Why don't we go around the table? You can say your name and then your character's pronouns, and maybe a little bit about them.
My name is Bailey. I'm she, her, and my character, Maggie Cloud Family, is also she, her.
Yeah!
It's a really good last name.
It really is.
Of the medical Cloud family.
Yeah.
The Cloud family.
She's a lore-born skykin who sounds like this.
Perfect.
Wow. Wait, hold on. Do your voice and then do her voice.
This is my normal voice. It's normal. And then Maggie sounds like this.
Wow. Inside the actor studio. Can I talk to Maggie?
Maggie's here.
Yeah.
And she's a lore-born skykin. She's a seraph. She heals, but she doesn't love it.
Right.
It's a family business, okay?
And it does make money.
It does make money, and it's hard to say no to that. But is it her passion? No.
No. Becca, what are we rocking with today? Oh!
Hi, I'm Becca Scott. And welcome.
This is my house now.
This is Xander's house. This is Xander's house, but outside of this set, it's my house. Okay, and my name is Callie. I am an underborn fawn. But actually, it's more like this. So this is Becca, and this is Callie.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Inside my carpet bag, I carry my friend Ryan.
And you do have a talking skull named Ryan.
Hey there, Kelly. What you doing? Get me out of this bag.
It's pronounced Callie, Ryan. You should know this.
I call you whatever I want.
Ryan's
Yeah,
so
you do.
handsome with that jawline, really strong bones.
Yeah.
Ryan, I'm really grateful for your friendship.
Please don't put me back.
I
Please
gotta
don't.
go. I know
No,
I do have to.
can't
I
breathe.
can't let other people know about you. They'll try
no.
and steal you. Okay, Ryan, you don't breathe anyways. Okay. So I'm a hedge witch.
Obviously.
I love baking, and I have tiny hooves for fingers that I keep in lacy white gloves.
Right. Do you actually have hooves for feet?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to say that next, and I'm glad that you asked.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, and I don't think I'm concealing 4 legs. I think it's just the 2 legs, but hooves.
And then...
But I got 2 left hooves, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Other things about Callie, eager to please. She's just got a lot of intuition, and she can really help you if you eat her baking, which is taking a big risk.
Sure. Well, if you got an iron stomach,
It's hard to measure with these.
You measure with your heart.
Thank you.
Yeah. Em, what we bring in?
Hi, I'm Emme Montgomery, and I am going to be playing Elara, pronouns she, they. She is a frostborn fairy ranger.
Ooh, of the
and
Winter Court.
Of the Winter Court, exactly. So she fits right in London, which is where she loves spending most of her time, much to the chagrin of her parents.
Oh.
And she uses a lot of her fae background and maybe a little bit of help from some of her friends with their healing magic to be an animal conservationist and help mundane animals.
Yeah. Well, I assume you wouldn't kick out a special animal or a magical animal if it graced your bed.
No,
You wouldn't?
Never. I wouldn't take their baking.
Sure.
But, yeah.
Yay. Well, thank you so much.
This is a joke? I don't get it.
I don't understand jokes.
Hi, I'm Sophie Valentine, and I am playing Belle Rose. I am a Ridgeborn Qatari. Basically, I am a cat person, and I switch forms between being a cat and being a person, and somewhere in between. And I am a sorcerer of mental origin, and I am the child of the legendary, mythical, oft-absent Shatpalu. Yeah.
Yes, and also Bella Rose owns a bookstore.
I do. I own a bookstore. I'm the owner, but I often go through there as the cat, as the bookstore cat, and then I find people are stealing and hiss at them. and then my employees kick them out. And
Is the bookstore
sometimes I call
called
them.
The Cat's Meow?
It's called the Cat's Cradle, actually.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm sorry, Kervonnegut. Okay.
But yes, I am part of this book club and one of the founders, and I provide the books from my bookstore.
Is it a kaross
Correct.
that we are? From the book Cat's Cradle, there's
didn't
like the
read it.
people that are part that you
been a
are
while.
fated to be connected to.
Yeah,
I like that. We should work on
That
that.
just made us all look
I do
so
really like
poorly
that.
read.
I know.
First thing, she's like, I'm the only one who
I'm sorry, you stupid idiots. Becca did. Callie would never.
Yeah. But yes, very good.
But yeah, Callie is very sweet. Becca's kind of catty. But Callie is very sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. That's me.
And then Erika.
Hi, I'm Erika Ishii, all pronouns, and I'm playing Beatrice, also known as Bees, who is a ribbit in the world of Daggerheart, is a ribbit, highborn ribbit warrior. And Bees comes from a very, very lucky family. My mother has a very successful liquor distillery company, and my father was a purse. So I unfortunately did not
frog purses.
inherit. Yes.
And you identify as a handbag.
Well, unfortunately, I did not inherit the family luck. All of my many siblings did, and they're all doing quite well for themselves out in the world, but things just seemed to go wrong with me, and so I decided to strike out on my own and try and distance myself from my very nice, very respectable family, and make my way in this world. And, I had some training in the deadly arts as a child,
Yes.
as a tadpole, but
With no limbs.
it's but you see, I don't seek out violence. It tends to find me, unfortunately, and so others have started to come to me if they have problems that need some sort of a melee-based solution. And I, despite my best efforts, I do really like helping people, and I never chose this life, but things around me tend to happen and people get hurt, so
Frog Life chose you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I trouble you for two of your siblings' names? Just off the top of your dome.
That would be Kiki
Uh-huh.
and
Figure this is Kiki Palmer.
dang, that would see, I have such incredible, well-rounded, accomplished siblings.
Yeah.
Kiki and Darian.
Darian, thank you. Perfect. Love
But
these.
I met my friend Callie, who has these delicious baked goods, and our friendship took off from there, and I got invited to book club.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna like it. I think they're gonna love
I
you.
love reading. Yes.
Yes. Well, it was mentioned a few times, but I want to set the world that you're in really quickly first, and to let you in on a little bit about this background. In order to prevent a blight that would have wrought both the earth and the magic therein, in this world, a secret society of fae and magical beings have been the unseen hand that has sort of steered humanity and human society in directions more in nature's best interest. As a result, this world may be wildly different than the one that you or I know. These changes include a worldwide use of green energy, so there's no sight of fast fashion. They also prevented a few world wars, some genocide, even the establishment of the United States of America. That's right, there's no America. Well, there are the United First Nations and the land that is there, and they've grown and thrived, but since that's not my story to tell, we're focusing on solar punk London today. Under a careful but strong hand, this world has thrived over the past hundreds of years on exchange and trade rather than conquest.
Wow.
Yeah, turns
What's
out
that like?
colonization really fucks up everything, huh? Sorry. London, like most of the world, looks rather different than we would know it here. The main source of energy drawing from its plentiful rainfall, which is still the case in this London. Though more affluent buildings may be fitted with an extra means of gathering energy, such as solar panels or wind turbines. Just beyond this human world, or the mundane, as we like to call it, lies the secret world of mythological creatures and fae. Of course, these beings need a place to gather free from prying mundane eyes, and that's where Hygge comes in, a cafe that provides a sanctuary all its own. The air in Hygge is thick with the scent of roasted coffee, some cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and the faintest hint of pine. The cafe is a vast dark wood room centered on a great golden oak tree with soft glowing lights scattered amongst its leaves, much like this canopy over here. The branches stretch high, creating natural partitions in the cafe. To the left, the leaves are covered in frost, as if in winter, while to the right, they have turned shades of orange and red and yellow, as if in autumn. The windows reflect those seasons, one showing a serene, snowy mountain range, and the other the amber forest in an October shower. On the opposite side, you can see other partitions of spring and of summer, the walls more notably covered in foliage and flowers, as if on that particular side of the establishment, nature has further staked its claim. Patrons, including a minotaur and a pixie-like fae, are scattered throughout on plush couches, obviously not at risk of discovery here, as many have just forgone their shape-shifting or their glamours altogether. It is at this cafe that we meet each of you. So I'd like to go around. Who do you think would be first to appear at Hygge today for the meeting of the book club?
I wanted to be early, but I burned my first batch.
Oh no!
So I'm taking a little longer.
But it turns out you're still the first one here. There's this.
Accurate.
Everyone else, they just take their sweet time.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry I'm late, you guys! I guess I'll claim our table.
There are entrances to this cafe all over the world, of course, magical in nature. So we're joining you from wherever you come from as you come to visit. There is a sense, or a small burning scent that wafts in front of you as you enter through the door. But cinematically, what do we see as Callie is there?
I'm wearing a light blue tea dress. Of course, my gloves. I rushed to put them on because I had almost forgotten them, and then I remember where I am. I don't need them here.
No need.
My tiny little hooves are welcome.
That's not freakish. That's normal.
It's totally normal. and let's see. She's a underborn fawn. She hides from the light typically. Does not prefer direct sunlight. Likes to stay hidden, so even in the foliage of the cafe, she kind of hangs to the perimeter to get to the favorite table where we always meet.
Yes.
And her skin is like a light fuzzy brown with these little white dots all over, and she loves to snuggle.
Does she have hair, like human hair?
Yeah, she has human hair. I think it's like a little reddish auburn, short with a flip.
Yes,
and
cute.
Big white antlers.
Amazing.
That she tries not to poke people with, but again, she's a little bit klutzy. It's a lot to keep track of with horns and tiny hoof hands.
Right, and I'm assuming you're managing your baked goods in some capacity.
Yes, well, of course, I always have the carpet bag with Ryan. And then I've got 2 trays. I brought the burnt ones just in case, because sometimes Bees likes those better.
Yeah.
And I did try to capture the essence of the cafe's smells in this one.
Yes.
May have gone heavy on the coffee grounds in these cookies.
Oh, wow.
So that might be the texture that comes through.
Very earthy.
And you did say pine.
Yeah.
You said a lot of things that would be good in a cookie.
Sure.
And then you said coffee and pine.
Yeah. Definitely
And so
that.
those are the notes I hit more of in these cookies.
Sort of a savory experience.
Yeah.
I hope that they savor it as I did the process of cooking for them.
Maggie, I'm going to say that you were already there, sort of just hanging out, and it wasn't until you saw Callie come in that you're like, oh yeah, book club time.
I like hanging out at the club because I don't like being at my house. My family always wants to talk to me. I know. So Maggie is kind of goth.
Yeah. What do we see?
She's got cherubic features, like rosy cheeks, the whole thing. And you would expect her to have the little cherub blonde ringlets, but she has done something to her hair. It is darker than looks natural on her. She's like, no, it's not a phase, Mom.
Right.
I might be part of the family business, but I don't have to do what you guys are doing. I'm an individual.
There's like a family picture with all of them looking like angelic and glow, and you're just in the corner like,
She's just sort of a dark shadow in the corner, just a cloud of sadness.
Right.
But she's not actually that sad about anything. It's more aesthetic sadness.
Yeah. And Callie, I think that you sense that because you're old friends or old book club companions, as it were, and you get that aura coming from the corner. Where did the two of you set up? Like, what season are you usually going to?
Ooh, I feel like for us to keep our frosty friend feeling comfortable.
Thank you.
I am so for that. I love a winter because it's icy.
Yeah. Yeah.
A bold choice for me to hide in, but given that the studio's really warm, I like this choice for me to live in imaginatively.
We're envisioning ourselves in a place that's very cold, and I think that's very beautiful and enlightened of us.
Yeah. And you pull up your regular cushions and your couches and form your little book circle as you set down the tray of baked goods.
Maggie, how did your family portrait session go?
I don't know why we have to do them every year. My family looks the same every year, and so do I. But every year, they make me sit in front of the stupid fireplace and smile.
Yeah, I would hate it if my dad made he and I take a picture like that.
Yeah, you get it.
Would you like to try one of my cookies?
As you say cookies, bees. That's your cue.
Through the door blows open and a very large frog walks in wearing
Imagine Battletoads.
with a corduroy suit that is like very nicely tailored, but has been lovingly patched in many places. There's a lot of patches here. And right now, what looks to be like a new rip, a sleeve is sort of become detached. And I'm carrying an umbrella that has been blown the other side out. But as to the moment that I step in the door, I smell Kelly's cookies. Oh, that's lovely.
I made
darling.
a second batch
Thank
just for you.
Oh, that's what is this? Is this? As you know, I'm.
That's char.
That's extra flavor baked in. Yeah. And then I stick my tongue out, and a large gooey. What would it be? A large gooey tongue slaps out and grabs 2 cookies at a time and rolls it back up into my mouth. Oh, do I detect a hint of pine cone?
Yes, I shaved them with the cheese grater.
People use pine nuts. Why not the whole cone?
Use the whole cone, I say. I try to be experimental.
With this cookie eating, I'm actually going to call for the first roll of the game. So with Daggerheart, instead of rolling a 1d20, you're going to be rolling 2d12. You're going to be adding them together, and I have a challenge number in my head that you have to either meet or beat to find success. You also have, all of you, designated one of your d12s to be your hope die and one to be your fear die. So when you roll, you'll announce the number of them added together and whether or not your hope or your fear die had the higher number. If you roll doubles of the same number, you crit. So it's good no matter what, even double ones.
Well, this is going to be my hope die, and this is going to be my fear die.
Yeah, and we're going to look for an instinct roll on this. So you're going to add your instinct score.
All right, my instinct score is 0.
Yay!
Let's see. That's a 7 and a 1. So that's an 8 with a higher fear.
Mm-hmm. So Whenever a player rolls with fear, I gain a fear token. So I'm going to mark that down. I have started with 5 because I have 5 players at my table at the moment. And so these are the points that I can use to either change the situation, summon a baddie, influence a roll or two. But on the opposite, you will be collecting hope crystals, of which you've all started with 2.
So the tongue shoots out, picks up 2 cookies, rolls it back up into my mouth, and I burp a little bit, and a couple of coins come flying out on the table. Oh,
You don't have to.
well, that was quite. I would never. I'm so sorry. Okay,
Please,
all right.
I don't know.
Not between friends.
The
not
gift
between
is
friends.
watching the joy on people's faces when they consume what I've made for them.
That's awfully kind of you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm quite used to having to cough it up, if you will. and I swallow it again, and it goes into my money stomach.
Separate on your father's side.
Yes, my father's side.
It's at this moment, Ilara, you join us. What do we see as you come in through Hygge's front door?
So Alara has very sharp features and a very kind of lithe body, almost moving like a dancer would, wearing a very sharply tailored pair of pants, little button down, very like rich wool kind of pea coat, with kind of like muddy brown hair that's been pulled back in a bun, and kind of slinks in a little like they don't want to be perceived.
Yep.
Over here, Lara!
Immediately you're marked.
Hello, Callie.
Would you like to try? I know last time you said your stomach was sensitive, so no pressure.
This batch is better. And Callie's, it's better.
Thank you. Wow.
It is not made with animal products like the gelatin cookies from last time.
Ooh, yeah, I'll try
Yes.
the recipe with more gelatin next time.
But no animal byproducts. I know you quite care about that, yes.
Thank you, Bees. And just gonna take like the tiniest bite.
One
like
of the burnt ones, or?
Oh no, those are for bees. Put that one down. Put that one down.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's for
yes.
bees. Sure, try this.
Interesting. Well, let's see. Go ahead and make a roll for me. Are you trying to deceive that it is good? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so all this being said, it is a class feature of mine.
Sure.
I have herbal remedies, so
Yeah.
if you are...
And classically, remedies always taste good.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair. I put a lot of good stuff for you in
Sure.
this.
Thank you so much.
Ground up
ahead.
pine cones, so good for you.
Let's make a presence roll to see if you can keep your composure in front of
Okay.
Tally.
This is great because presence is my only stat with a negative. But okay, 12 hope and 2 fear, so
A 14?
13 total.
Oh,
with
minus
my,
one.
Yeah.
So a 13 with hope. Go ahead and take a hope, Crystal. So you get to add that to your total.
Thank you.
And then, you can describe for me how you managed to keep this mask up and not offend your friend.
It's a turn of the head that is disguised as like rapturous enjoyment, but it's really a like, oh god, keep it out of the side of my mouth.
I feel like I'm tasting it along with you. I never eat my own baked goods.
More for us.
I agree with that choice.
Thank you.
In the back of Hygge, we find Belle Rose, who is in a discussion with the owner and the proprietor of Hygge, Asteri, who is a Tiliketu and has fox-like features and is more aqua blue ombre, has the large fox-like ears and a tail because she's not worried about hiding herself here. And I feel like we may see something similar in Belle Rose.
Belle Rose is fully in cat form.
Nice.
So, is sitting on a counter, is slightly bigger than your average house cat with bright orange fur, like aggressively, violently orange fur, and very, very bright green eyes. And it looks like Asteria is talking to a cat, but the cat does respond like,
And Asteri, like almost subconsciously, is like giving you scritches, like.
You cannot distract me, Asteri. I might be in cat form right now, but treat me with respect.
I'm sorry,
I didn't say stop, but treat me with respect.
I've just been a bit distracted. It's hard to set up for this author signing.
The air. Okay. We can focus. I will be not this. And Bele is going to start to transform. It's sort of like the fur starts to thin and spread and like wave out in froth like lake water, but it goes from orange to blue like it's dawn. And it starts to form this swirling vortex that she steps out of, and there is a woman who looks like sunlight.
Wow.
She has very warm skin, bright eyes with slitted pupils, flaming orange hair. She wears a very simple like peasant skirt with like a wrap blouse that's tucked into it with a wide white belt on it. Everything is white that she is wearing.
Wow.
And then she turns to Asteri. All right, we can focus now. What did you want to talk about?
I've been talking your ear off for some time now, but I actually have to get going and get started setting up. This author is being impossible.
My ears flatten. She still has cat ears and a tail.
But I did not want to kick you out, as I know you have your regular book club that comes through. So we've saved your table, and I believe people are there for you.
All right, I will stop bugging you then and let you get on with your business. But one more for the road. All right. Are they already here? And she'll walk out.
And you look and you see your book club.
Hello, friends.
Oh, I'm
so good to
gonna go up
see
to you and maybe give you some little scritches, even though you're in your mostly human form.
Each of you sit down, and have you brought a book this time from your bookshop?
Did. I came a little earlier than everyone else, and I actually came in cat form pulling a wagon of books.
Yes!
So, and then like I just sort of tucked it into the corner, so I pulled the
Amazing.
wagon over. Like, and I was just like with my mouth like, because she usually prefers being in a cat form.
There are other people that are working in this cafe as well, which is a bit odd. Normally it's just Asteri herself that can really keep track of all the customers. But as you're pulling out these books, you notice there are more people here than usual. There seems to be some sort of event. And as you had put together earlier, there is an author signing that's happening.
Could I quickly just look around? You mentioned that people who are mythical are more comfortable and in their typical mythical form
Exactly.
rather than putting up a front or a veil.
Yeah.
But Callie would like to reach into her carpet bag and slyly pull out her hagstone to
Oh, nice.
glance around and see if there's anybody who's not showing their true self and hiding behind a veil in the room right now.
That's so interesting. So a hagstone is something that you may find in nature that has a natural hole in it that you could potentially look through. And in this world, you could use it to see through glamours, to see the true nature of something beyond magic. So you put your hagstone up. Go ahead and I'm going to take a roll from you.
Oh my gosh, okay.
This is going to be an instinct roll.
That is a +2 for me. Okay, that's an 11. It's wavy, so I thought it would. So I have a 25.
25 with?
With fear.
With fear. Give it to me.
Okay.
Yum, 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 yum.
Eat it up. Enjoy.
It's such a good roll, but it feels like something bad happened.
I know. So close to a crit.
You're looking through your hagstone. Is there anything that you're focusing on specifically, or just doing more of a scan of everything?
The people who seem to be working.
Yes, there's just like one other worker that's there. It seems to be a young fae that is like helping out. So to say, they have an apron with the Hygge logo on it. You also spot that there is somebody in the back corner that's giving off a more like intimidating vibe, wearing like a Hygge t-shirt, but almost like they don't want to be.
What is different behind and in front of?
It's an androgynous humanoid figure outside of the hagstone. And when you put it up, you're almost expecting like a magical change, but nothing happens, as though this creature is like magical in nature in some way, but you can't quite see past whatever is concealing them. You're moving around further, and more people have been showing up for this signing, and now you see that there is a full like table being set up with this book, and you feel this ominous sense of something I'm spending 2 fear. as you look through your hagstone, you can't help but think something looks back at you. It's enough to startle your hagstone away from your face.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was just looking through my hagstone.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
I was being really inconspicuous about it as we were sitting here at a table together.
I think several patrons actually noticed they were watching.
Oh, okay, my bad. Does anyone know that kind of androgynous looking person standing over there? Don't stare, don't stare, no, don't.
I'm fully staring.
Okay, one of us stare, one of us can stare at a time, just one of us at a time.
The couple of you that know Asteri personally, you can see her kind of go over to this person and you can sense a sort of romantic connection there.
Oh no, we shouldn't look over there.
Okay,
let them
okay.
eat.
Well,
Why?
I will tell you.
we're all staring anyway, so.
I will tell you
What is that?
that you know this person's name is Fiore and that they use they them pronouns and they are Asteri's partner.
Yeah. And they are archfey, right?
You know that they are a golden dragon.
Yes, they are.
What?
That is Asteri's partner.
Good for Asteri.
But you didn't tell us the part about the dragon. You just said.
I just said Asteri's partner.
Oh, well, they're mysterious and interesting.
Very interesting. Don't focus too long.
Okay, sorry to interrupt the beginning of book club.
No, you're totally fine. It's totally fine that you were just staring at people through your hagstone.
Okay, good.
We have nothing to hide here.
She does do that a lot.
It's better
Do we
than
have time?
cookies.
A natural curiosity is what makes us such a good book club.
Natural curiosity is the only way to live.
Yes, we should find out who
Smiling face.
everyone's dating in here.
Are we dating?
I'll get the string board.
Are any of you dating anyone? I've never asked before.
I haven't met the right angel yet.
Does it have to be an angel?
My parents say it does.
Your parents wouldn't like me.
Maggie, as you're looking around and getting that prompt of like, maybe there's somebody here that I could be interested in, you spot somebody that you don't normally see in Hygge all that often. Within society, there are laws and things that get broken. And so while we do believe ACAB, there are sentinels that exist that help to solve mysteries. And when things go down, that's who you're going to be calling. You spot what you know to be like an apprentice or an up-and-coming sentinel, but still a detective. You spot Detective Velasquez in the corner, sipping on some tea.
Are they cute?
He looks... No.
Not cute.
No. Velasquez is a Kallikanzaros from Greek mythology and is pretty much a Krampus, or like what you would picture like an old form devil or kind of a tiefling, but on the older wrinklier
Wow,
side.
there's only in another realm. I know someone who would be very interested in that. I might be sitting next to someone like that right now.
Right. I guess if you're into that. Lots of body hair.
My mom would hate it.
Right, and maybe that's what you're looking for. But that's pretty much all that you get from everybody as you settle down to begin your book club meeting.
I'm still waiting for my true love.
I'm really married to my work, so.
I've never been on a date. It's kind of hard, you know, because I am the changeling.
I'll go on a date with you.
You'll go on a date with me?
Yeah, but like just as friends.
She does have,
Don't get
you
me
know.
excited. Oh yes, your skull love. That's true.
Oh.
You're dating your skull, right?
No, it's not like that.
And your smile says different.
Hi, Ryan.
Can I get one of those cookies?
Oh, you don't have a tongue to taste with.
I don't know what it is about him, but he just creeps me out.
Don't worry.
What?
He'll be able to taste it just fine without the tongue.
Okay, burnt or unburnt?
Dealer's choice.
One of each.
You crumble cookie crumbles
clean this
into your
later.
bag.
All right, well, every week we get together for a book club and we rarely end up talking about the book itself. We always end up talking about our dating lives or lack thereof.
And it's just Bees' luck. As you begin to this discussion of books, things cannot happen, as the crowd has just become too overrun with people getting in line for this author signing as it begins.
Excuse me.
Who is it? Sother. I didn't know they were doing a signing today.
You can see that is a poster up for J.K. Hayes.
Thank God that ended differently.
I know.
Anyway.
The Hygge Cafe, it's still very popular with these people, but it's humming now with this conversation that people are having, excited.
I've not heard of this author.
But I really appreciated the use of metaphor.
Just no one's listening to me.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm sorry, Bees, did you say something?
Well, we might as well check out who this J.K. Hayes is.
I think we have to postpone the rest of book club.
Okay. Well, it's for another book, but I own a bookstore. I've never heard of this author.
So actually, it's a little bit beneath your reading that you would
see.
like. It's a bit more like popcorn novels, but he is known for the Inspector series. That's the INSPECTRE. And it's a lot of dealing with talking to the murder victims as ghosts after the murder occurs. To solve it.
That's great.
Did you hear that? Popcorn novel.
Inspector. That's good.
Inspector
Oh,
Hart.
I just got it.
Yeah. Inspector Hart is the main character's name.
I just got it.
As
I know.
this hush falls over, and you're sort of just like, oh, it's the inspector guy.
The inspector guy.
As you're at your table, Joshua Carl Hayes, or J.K. Hayes, a man in his late 40s, sits in a sectioned off chair. He enters, and there's a soft applause. Exactly. He's so many.
I can't tell if that's a skull or your cookies clapping together.
Tiny hooves on the tips of my fingers.
So funny.
Ah.
Oh my God.
J.K. Hayes is there signing copies of his new book, On Borrowed Time, THYME.
Oh my God, maybe there's recipes in it.
A pun. How clever.
His face is a picture of practiced charm as he gives an interview to a journalist. Actually, everybody knows this journalist. It's also a book critic who you look to when you're coming up for ideas for the book club. But their beat could also be mysteries and strange happenings that are happening around. But it looks like she's here to cover this event. She's a sharp-eyed woman with a notebook, and her name, you know, is Meredith Bloom. She smiles, her eyes flicking to her notebook as she finally gets a moment with J.K. Mr. Hayes, your latest book, On Borrowed Time, is a marvel. The detail is so rich, so personal. It's almost as if you lived it. Some have even said that you've taken inspiration from another, from a partner. She pauses, her voice dropping down to a near whisper as she leans in. Is it true, as some have claimed, that your main character's adventures are inspired by a different person? A man by the name of Sebastian Holland? All of you notice a flash of fear crosses Joshua's face, but he quickly covers it up with a practiced smile. He lets out a hearty chuckle. Sebastian Holland? My dear girl, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm afraid you've been led astray by a particularly mischievous rumor. He laughs again, but it sounds hollow, almost pained.
That laugh sounds hollow, almost banged.
As I've said many times, the Inspector series is entirely a product of mine own imagination.
Can I use my experience, see the truth behind the lie?
Yes. Go ahead. Make I'll do an instinct roll, and you can add your +2 for see the truth behind the lie.
Ooh. Oh, okay, my dice are broken. Good for me. 16 plus 4.
It's a 20.
20, and with hope.
With hope. So you gain a hope. And again, you can spend any of these hope crystals to give yourself or an ally advantage, which is a d6 to add to these rolls, but a 20 is pretty good. You see right through this author. They're lying about something and not very good at covering it up. They may be an author, but they're no actor. In fact, you're seeing the reaction that he has. He starts laughing, a hollow laugh again, and then...
Why are we laughing?
Everybody starts backing away from him. As those last words were spoken, a silence falls over the cafe, a silence that seems to stretch and to hum, that's only broken by these violent coughs that JK keeps having. He appears to choke, a guttural sound coming from his throat.
You seem to have a bit of a meat in your throat.
Maggie.
Oh, yeah. What's going on with this guy?
Go ahead and make a instinct
Yes.
roll, and you can add your medical skills to it too.
Okay, instinct. I have 1 in. Fantastic. I have healing touch
Nice.
for
So
my
you'll
experience.
add +3 total to this roll.
Great.
So roll both your hope and
That
fear
seems
die.
pretty good. It's not my instinct to heal, but I'm also a people pleaser, a thing I keep forgetting about
Right.
when I talk about my character.
No, it's great. It's in there.
Okay, I rolled a 12 with fear.
I will mark down another fear point for me. And unfortunately, that's not quite good enough to get to the root of this medical issue. Yep.
But if I add the 3, it's 15.
15.
Is that enough?
It's a good thing that you did.
I'm so good at math.
Yeah.
I have a -1 in knowledge.
But what does Maggie have, Bailey?
My character and I have a lot of similar traits.
Wow. With a 15 with fear, I'm going to tell you that you can see that this is a magical effect that is happening. This is not a naturally occurring thing. You particularly noticed because his veins are beginning to show through his skin. There is a dark black-blue liquid that is like snaking up that's becoming more prominent as he cannot catch a breath.
You have a little me in your throat. Here, get some water. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
You throw some water on JK, and it's almost as if you've accelerated whatever process is happening. The body that was there, this person, has mushed into pulp, as though it's a book that has been soaked with water that you've thrown in. But we see the mixture of this inky black liquid as it falls into a goopy pile onto the cafe floor.
Oh, we should clean him up, and you can fix him, right?
I mean, listen, this might surprise you all because I'm the only one who knows medicine here, but that was magical.
As this pulp on the floor begins to coalesce and congeal, you can see it separating out into sheets of paper.
Can I, very quick as it's transforming,
Yes.
it's liquid, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so can I manipulate some and just pull some, float in my hand?
Yes.
Just to see?
So, as you do, the majority of the liquid that you get, because this is your element, you deal in water, you're able to naturally pull this off. Mm-hmm. Most of it is the water that bees had splashed on there, but there is some of that inky liquid that's also in there.
Mm-hmm. And it's turning into sheets of paper?
The body on the ground has now formed into sheets of paper, and you can see it soaking up the ink. And upon closer look, you just see liar, 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 written again and again in this ink.
A book writing books?
There's no more author.
He was a book all along.
What? It doesn't make any sense.
That's some very complicated origami.
You can fix that, right, Maggie?
I think maybe my family can, but we would have to scoop him up into something and take him there.
Meredith Bloom screams, looks over to Asteri. What do we do? What's just happened? The author is gone. It's not my fault. And at that point, you see this sentinel stand up.
What? Looks like we got a guilty one to me.
And Velasquez, this Calicancero, steps up to this now murder scene and looks at each one of you suspiciously, but most notably this journalist who stands there shaken.
What? Were you just waiting for someone to get murdered?
I thought something might happen tonight. Look at the size of this crowd. This is nuts.
There's like less than 30 people here.
You
And
didn't
at this
even buy
point-
a coffee.
They were just sitting in the corner, looking at people,
I
staring at
had
them,
a pastry.
being very judgmental, quite honest.
Okay, Well, if you like pastries, try one of these.
Oh, yes, you simply must.
I'm not going to eat something a potential murder suspect's going to give me.
And if you do eat it, you might die. So let's just take that away.
Well, you won't die. They all ate one. They're alive.
Sorry, suspect?
Well, you were here, weren't you? There's a dead author, isn't there?
Now, hold on a moment. Why, how do we know that this is foul play?
Good point. Let's
Point of
look for
order?
clues.
Don't you need a corpse to have had a murder?
Is he dead or is he just enchanted?
He bends down to take a look, picks up one of the sheets of paper that has liar written in a fancy cursive all over it, holds it up to the light.
That's a dead body. Yep. If I've ever seen one.
Okay, well, he's a sentinel, so...
Can't argue with that. I
Yes,
guess.
we always trust what the sentinels say.
Makes sense to me.
At this moment, I'd like to go around and get everybody's intentions. We're going to be searching around a little bit to try to figure out what had happened as much as we can. So let's start with Alara. You seem particularly bothered by all of this happening.
I don't love murder.
Yeah.
You know,
What is
just
your
a little quirk about me.
intention in this moment? You've got the whole cafe to yourself, essentially.
I think what I would immediately like to do as somebody with a background in being a tracker
Yes.
is immediately start sussing out. I don't want to just vaguely say clues, but
No, but that's what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like trying to get a sense of maybe where his path had been, if he came through a different entrance,
Yeah.
if it looks like somebody had come with him, whatever
So-
I can remember.
I'll take either a knowledge or an instinct roll, whichever one you want to roll.
I think instinct
Okay.
for sense and navigate
Yep.
is what that feels like.
And then you may be able to apply one of your experiences here. I would take either Bloodhound or Eagle Eye, whichever sense you want to focus on.
I think that feels like Bloodhound to me.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Is that your ranger name?
That
Bloodhound?
is-
Bloodhound.
That's so cool.
That is 13
13
with hope.
with hope. So take a hope crystal, and you're able to bank that.
Thank you.
You're looking specifically like the path that the author took to get to the seat or
Yeah.
anything like that, and you find there is a faint smear of this blue black liquid, perhaps where this author had come from, or perhaps a movement of something else after it had occurred. It seems to lead towards the back of the counter. Do you follow this lead?
Yeah, I'd like to try to slip away unnoticed.
Gotcha. So I'm going to say that you're successful in following the lead, but we'll see how unnoticed you are. Go ahead and roll a finesse.
Am I still using Bloodhound for this?
Not for this, I don't think.
Okay, that is, ooh, I'm not rolling well. That is a 7 with fear.
Okay. I'll mark down the fear, and you think that you're concealed, that nobody has been watching you, but that may not be the case. But you're able to make your way to the back of this counter, and you find the author's bag. It's a messenger bag, pretty simple, but you can see that it is inscribed with like the Inspector series, and then the J.K. Hayes like embroidery on it. This is definitely the author's like own merch bag.
Incredible.
And there does seem to be some stuff inside of it.
Can I poke around through it a little bit?
Yes, but we'll come back to you. What is Bella Rose's intention in this moment?
I think I'm examining what I think is ink in my palm,
Right.
and the ink on the pages, and seeing like what this substance was or what it had been when it was inside of this author.
Yes, go ahead and make either an instinct or a knowledge roll, and let me know which
Instinct.
one.
Can I add Curious Cat to this?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Instinct. I'm gonna go with instinct. I will have instinct. Oh, I inked. Anyway. Okay, let's see. 9 instinct. That is a 13.
13 with?
Hope.
13 with hope, so go ahead and take a hope. You're looking at this inky substance. Are you holding it in like a water ball?
Yeah,
Like an
basically,
orb?
like an orb of the water that was also mixed in with it. I'm trying to separate them to see what it is.
They naturally separate as one is more dense than the other, but there's also, you can sense this magical pull of this ink-like substance as though it's trying to call itself towards those pages. Looking past the orb a little bit, you can see one of the last pages is missing a few lines of lyre, as though this ink would produce that if left to its own devices.
Do I feel like this is something that was given an instinct to do it, like a living being, or is it just like a spell that is with someone's will inside of it?
Good question. This does seem to be like a spell effect of some sort. And because you rolled relatively well, it was 13? I'm going to say that with your knowledge of like sorcery, that you don't think this came from anybody in the cafe itself, as though this could have been like a remote trigger of some sort.
Okay. Sentinel Inspector.
Velasquez, yes.
Yes, Velasquez. I love
Velasquez, not Banasquez. I'm not a banana.
No, I enjoy bananas. Anyway, so I believe that this spell may have been cast remotely, not within the premises.
And your evidence for such?
Being able to channel power and also look at it.
With my eyes.
With my eyes. This is a type of spell that doesn't need to be cast here. It could have been cast at a distance. It could have been cast on him elsewhere and triggered here. It could have been keyed to activate in the cafe. It could have been a number of things. So your suspect pool list cannot just be the people here.
You hear Meredith, the journalist, pipe up with this information behind you. She's completely distraught by the whole thing, but says, Perhaps at the author's house. I don't ask how, but I do have the address.
I would like to talk to you. But let's do that after.
Yeah, perfect. Let's pause there and let's check in over with Meggie. What you up to? What's your intention in this moment?
I don't want to do medicine, but medicine keeps pulling me back. Maggie, in spite of her wishes, knows that what she has to do is look at this body and see if she can figure out what caused the paper mache-ification.
Yep. The medical term.
Yes, that's the official medical term.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that means I can roll whatever with both healing touch and people pleaser.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That fits.
Good job.
Are you doing instinct or knowledge?
I'm not going to do knowledge.
Okay. For me?
You made me a big, strong dummy, and I really appreciate that because that's so fun. Let's go instinct, though, for that one, because she's instinctively good at this.
Yes.
Even though it's not her passion. Okay, not my best roll. However, it is a 15 with fear.
15 with fear, thank you. Another one, thank you.
It's my favorite number, apparently.
With a 15, you're sort of putting these clues together as well. This is a magical-based effect. With your studies of sorcery and magic, you also conclude that it doesn't necessarily have to be something that was triggered by someone in the cafe themselves. And you're not examining a body anymore. This is pages with liar written on them. There's not even blood, which is odd to you.
There's usually blood at these things. Trust me.
We believe you.
Bees, you hear that. What is your intention in this moment?
Seeing as how my friends are all really on top of things, and it sounds like we are about to make a company move. Yes,
It sounds like it.
Well, let's. I'll say that. I start handing the books back to Bele, and I ask, Miss Bloom.
Yes.
Mrs. Bloom?
Miss Bloom.
Oh, I see.
If you ask.
Miss Bloom.
Did I sense a vibe? Is that the vibe? Okay.
Miss Bloom.
Yes.
I am terribly sorry that this should happen during such an interview. I love your reviews, but yes. Is there anything further that you might know that could help us in this endeavor? Like, for instance, why he might have been a book?
What? I have no idea about that.
Well, what about this name that you said, Sebastian Holland?
Yes, I received an anonymous tip. Sorry.
From who?
It was anonymous, I'm afraid.
I see.
But that's exactly what they had said, that some of the stories that J.K. had written about could have happened to someone else.
Was this via a telephone or?
Yes.
And what did this voice sound like?
No, they sounded young, masculine in nature.
Can you do an impression of them?
Yes. Sebastian Holland was the true author.
That was a really good
was
impression of a
quite
masculine voice.
Quite impressive.
I've dabbled in community theater.
We can tell. We really can.
Strained demeanor. Very good, very good. Well, we shall, do our best to investigate this. I don't think we were going to ever get to, even the third.
Something usually happens when we do the book club anyway.
Every
single time something happens here.
Eventually, we'll have just a normal book club session.
But please, do take care of yourself, and I'd like to do my best to try and reassure her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She seems reassured by your charms.
very
You don't even need a roll for this. She seems-
That's lovely, lovely. And I pat her hand, and it's a little sticky.
It is. Oh, you are or she is?
My hand's a little sticky. Oh. Yes, very good.
I kind of like it.
Oh,
I've
well.
never had it's good for the skin,
Yes.
like a mucus.
She seems to have gotten over whatever's happened.
Well, you make a remarkable recovery. Very adaptable. Very good.
Yes.
I suppose we'll all be
Not
heading to the
bad, Bees.
doctor. Oh?
You have more game than I thought you did.
Oh, this is not a game. This is a book's life.
Callie, what has your intention been in this
Okay,
moment?
quickly before
Yes.
I hear whisperings of an address of a house.
Sure.
But what Callie is going to do is commune, one of my class features,
Yes.
as a hedge witch. Okay, I am going to take in a moment of calm, commune with an ancestor, deity, nature spirit, or otherworldly being. I can ask them a question and then roll a number. Okay. I would like to commune with the spirit of the golden oak tree of the Hygge Cafe.
Whoa!
So I'm just gonna go around, clomp around to the summer side,
Yeah.
or whatever is on the back.
Sure.
Kind of in a secluded area where no one can see me,
Yeah.
so I can pull out Ryan to help.
As a focus to help.
As a focus, yeah. Ryan, we're gonna do the commune thing. Are you ready?
With the tree.
Yeah.
I mean, I love trees. I'm a tree hugger.
I knew that about you, Ryan. I found you under a tree, buried deep. You were screaming under the earth.
6 feet under.
Anyway, I'll try not to hit you directly into my mic.
Yes. What does it look like when you commune with the oak tree?
Yes. So I'm going to sit cross-hooved. Actually, so I feel like my knees bend backwards. I do have a really cool caprine leap as part of my
Sure.
fawn ancestry. So to have such a good leap, I must have the backwards knees. So I'm just gonna kind of
Obviously.
like sit onto them, like a little deer sitting down, just in the back legs. My arms are totally normal, mostly.
Yeah.
And I am going to call upon the ancestral spirits of Sebastian Holland. So if it is a real person, then an ancestor of Sebastian Holland.
I see.
Maybe the tree has some friends in the
Gotcha.
spirit life.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use the tree's spirit
Yes.
to reach out. I don't know, maybe it's an unnecessary, I just like this tree.
No, I like it too.
No, I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
I'm going to say spend a stress, and because this is activating one of your magical
For
abilities.
sure.
So as a swap for that.
And then I I tap my tiny hooves on Ryan's head, and you see kind of like an amber energy.
Yeah, the aura.
Aura emanating out. It's got like twinkly
Yeah.
little like fey light that just appears, and if people were to step towards me, they'd like want to slow down. It's kind of mesmerizing.
Amber. You connect with this spirit, and it's almost overwhelming. This has been here for an extremely long time, and as such represents the passage of time itself. Not only being an icon of all 4 seasons in one, because in London you only get 1 season, but
Sadness.
The season of sadness.
But you feel this intense history, this saga spanning back decades, centuries. It's almost too much to take in. You're overwhelmed by everything, and trying to narrow it down to like not only this year, but like today or the last 15 minutes is really tough. So go ahead and make I will take either finesse roll. Yeah, take a finesse roll to control this. I could also
Okay.
take presence.
I would like to use presence, and maybe I can use my spiritual intuition to
Yep.
know, like I'm seeing the
sort
mind
it.
of the tree, and it's like, that's so much. No, not over there, not over there. Go this way.
Find the Mind Palace.
Yeah, in the Mind Palace, I know which door to knock on.
Sure.
That's a 14, 15, 16, 17.
With?
Fear.
I'll take it. So, you are successful. You're able to parse through and find like the sort of memories or the feelings of today, but this tree doesn't have necessarily the aperture to be able to experience things like we would. It doesn't have any vision. It doesn't have ears per se, but it can feel this magical resonance. And so you're getting this cold sense of magic that has happened here. Obviously
I'm
very
asking,
powerful.
or trying to find specifically
Right.
anything about Sebastian Holland's like ancestral line,
Yes.
kind of what mythological. Okay, yeah.
So you know, because of your experience with ghosts and with spirits, most of the time, if a ghost or a spirit is left in this world, there's some sort of like unfinished business or they were trapped in some way. But if they were undone or something like that, they wouldn't necessarily be leaving a spirit behind. So while you're calling and try to find ancestors or something like that, both Sebastian Holland and J.K. Hayes aren't producing any results coming back.
There is no spirit version of either of these two
Either
beings.
that or it's undetectable by this tree. So it could be that their spirits are trapped somewhere or they're not dead.
Okay. Ryan, did you see all of that?
Oh, yeah, it's me. Yeah,
I know it was a lot. It really stunned you there, huh?
Yeah, you got your O face on and everything. I didn't see anything else. It was just.
No, don't say that to me, Ryan. Ryan, what? What? I don't even know what that would be for me. Anyway, I'm gonna put you in your bag now.
We cut back over to Alara. You've managed to look through this bag and you do find a manuscript of like a handwritten book, so to say, but you also find a business card.
What? You got for us, Xander!
This says reprise. Accept the justice you deserve. And the back is a mirrored kind of reflective surface with a thumbprint on it, and it says, "Are you ready?"
Oh, I know this. I know reprise. It gets people their just desserts.
Yeah, we've all seen the billboard.
Why would the paper man have a business card for them?
Did Hayes bring that, or was that?
Or is it a calling card?
Exactly.
He wanted revenge on someone?
Or someone wanted revenge on him, perhaps.
If someone wanted revenge on him, they'd have the revenge card, right?
Not if it was a calling card. The company might want advertisement.
Reprise is quite the tough customer.
Ooh, or maybe someone served revenge to him and they said, if you like that, work with this company.
Can I ask a question?
Yes?
Where are Asteri and Fior?
Asteri also looks a bit upset as what had happened here and is taking comfort in Fiore, who is offering a like proud stance of comfort.
Can I walk over to them?
Yes.
Hello.
I'm so sorry about all of this.
This was not your fault, and this is a place where nothing violent is supposed to happen. This place is enchanted for no violence to happen, isn't it?
It's supposed to be.
Then this spell somehow got around it, so...
Very powerful indeed.
I hate to ask either of you, but we are dealing with a sentinel that I think does not know his head from his ass.
You see Fiore let out a small laugh.
I was wondering if either of you could tell us a little bit more about the nature of the spell or could detect something we can't.
Fiore actually pipes up and they say,
We've tried, but we can't get a reading on it. It's very powerful.
powerful on a scale from 1 to warfare. Where are we?
If we don't find out who really did this, we are the prime suspects. And it falls
That's how
to us.
powerful it is? Alright, well, I know both of you, and obviously in passing, not super well, but I believe that is not the case. Okay,
You have a clue then.
I have something.
Please help us.
I will do my best. Alright, book club, book club, book club, book club, book club, huddle, book club, huddle, book club, book club, book club, book club.
Oh, right.
So here is what I just ascertained. None of us are going to be suspects if they detect what the nature of this spell is, because it's too powerful. Fior and Asteri would be the main suspects. Obviously, they did not do it, but that's the kind of power level we're dealing with here. It had to be powerful enough to get through the protections in this place.
Ryan and I also found a little bit of information. Yeah, neither Sebastian nor JK have a spiritual presence on the other side currently.
Even though one just died?
Exactly. So maybe it's a trick and he's vanished to a different place, or maybe he's trapped inside the ink, or maybe he's just hiding and like totally chill.
Well, I personally do not necessarily believe the Sentinel's assessment that these papers are entirely a corpse. So maybe we should get that double checked.
Well, and we have Miss Bloom's. She has given me the author's address and these extra numbers at the bottom as well.
Do you think
Extra
how
num.
many? Like 9?
Bees. You are. I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I am.
You just
That's
got
called a
digits?
phone number.
I know what a phone.
Do you know what it's for?
Oh.
Do you know what to do with it?
You look over at Meredith.
We'll explain. Yeah.
Do
You know what we call that? We call that Riz.
So the first thing we do is get you laid, and then we figure out what happened to this guy.
Order of operations of most importance, yes.
Yes.
And
got
to
time.
get laid, you have to go to a location with a bed, like the home address of J.K. Hayes. Do you think we have to sneak past the Sentinel, or he'll kind of like come along?
I think we might if we want to take those pages away from him.
All right, everybody gather around. No one's leaving. This is a closed room murder.
Okay, so
Anyone got a sleep spell?
do we fight him?
Oh, jeez.
I have an idea.
Oh, I
Yes.
have an umbral veil.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I would like to use my umbral veil on us. Once per rest, when you roll with fear, you can spend any number of hope so I have to roll with fear in
Yes.
order to do this.
Yep.
To place an equal number of tokens on this card, encasing yourself in a shadowy energy.
Right.
Maybe I'll do that as a distraction and draw him outside.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll and see if you can get a roll with fear. Let's do a presence roll for your distraction.
Okay. Wow, just escape if I get the Sentinel out of here. Was that a 6? That's hope.
Okay.
10 with
Yes.
hope.
I can use my luck bender ability.
Yes.
So you can, if I spend 3 hope, you can re-roll your dice.
But also, I believe you have an effect that changes to fear, doesn't it? With
A spin 3 hope to change into a success with fear
Yep.
with my witch's charm.
that would do it.
There you go.
When you are an ally in far range, rolls a failure. Now that depends if it was a failure or not.
What did you roll again?
9, 10 with presence.
Yeah, that's a failure.
Yay!
With-
Okay,
with
I will
hope.
spin with hope, so I will spend that hope and 2 more hope
Yep.
in order to use
So
my
that just
witch's
changes
charm.
to a failure.
Success with fear.
A success with fear. So I get 1 fear. But you have this 1 fear then that you can add as this umbral veil.
Yeah.
So you are successful in that much. Go ahead and describe.
So I have to spend an equal number of hope, encasing myself in a shadowy energy.
Yes.
When you roll with fear. Okay. And if an attack roll. Okay, great. Yes.
So what does this distraction look like as you're keeping, I don't know, Velasquez away? Or
Yes. So we're in the huddle. I encase myself in an umbral veil. It's just a shadow.
Yeah.
And so I just walk straight out the Hygge door and hear the tinkling little bell. And then I pick up a rock outside on the sidewalk and just start smashing the window from the inside.
So I will say, going out the door of Hygge, it'll put you into like the mundane realm sort of a thing. It's more of a portal, as it were.
Oh,
But-
right. You did say you can go. You can get
Anywhere.
here from anywhere in the world, which is so cool.
But you try to like smash a window or something like that, and I'm going to say you're a failure at that. So you're not successful at smashing anything, but you do catch the attention of Velasquez, and this portal does seem to be open for everyone else to sneak through.
And I'll just start running in circles, but it looks like just a shadowy form is running in circles.
I bet that's the one! You stop right there!
And then I bop him on the nose and run on.
As that happens, I want to scoop up the pages and run out the door.
Okay. And you're keeping them in a bag or anything?
I am. I shove them in my shirt.
Yes. Do you take the author's bag?
I do, yeah.
Loot the corpse, why don't you?
Obviously.
I throw some money onto the table for us and skedaddle out the door.
And where do we find Maggie?
See you next week.
I take a second too long, but I do follow them.
Yeah.
Come on.
With this group effort, you were able to distract Velasquez enough that even you were able to slip away as he started arguing with a shadow, a literal shadow in the corner, getting confused with where you were.
We just watched by the door for a little bit, just watching him fight with a shadow.
He's shadowboxing.
This is why we don't trust law enforcement.
The bar is so low to become a sentinel.
It's really. It must be. It must be. Do they specifically search out people who are terrible?
Yes.
Following the address that you got from Meredith Bloom, you first exit into like one of the London entrances to Hygge, and all of you are overwhelmed by this feeling of boredom. It's as though there is some sort of charm or spell taking place in this like liminal space office that you're in that is like repellent to mundane people. They would be so bored to be here that they would just leave. And that prevents anyone from getting a little too close to this magical portal into a cafe. So you have to sort of grit your teeth and bear it as you walk through this awful fluorescent room, but you're able to shift into your mundane form. So I'd like to get a description of what you look like as you walk into the streets of London. Maggie, what do you look like?
I look like a grouchy teenager.
Yeah!
I am literally doing the exact same thing I was before. The goth hair, everything, but I am just sullen. I've got like a choker on.
Yeah.
I might have a cigarette, it's not lit.
Sure.
I'm just chewing on it.
Ugh.
It's part of my form.
Yeah. How about for Callie?
Very type A. I'm wearing a little tea hat now. Then I like shove my horns inside. And keep my gloves on. And even though they're enchanted to look like normal human hands, I just get really self-conscious about all my magical bits.
Yeah.
And,
As one does.
Yeah. And just kind of like a little bit of extra makeup, even though if I choose to hold in my all of my pelt, I do have skin that I can transform into. Mm-hmm. Truly just kind of exactly the same vibe otherwise.
Nice. How about for Alara?
Alara kind of looks like a disheveled hiker.
Oh, yeah!
But not like a Lululemon Runyon Canyon
Like an actual hiker.
Yes, like
Sorry.
a backpacker. Like a buys all clothes at REI kind of backpacker.
You've been backpacking.
Exactly,
Moisture wicking?
I see like greasy ponytail. Like,
oh, yeah. And the biggest thing that you would also notice is the ears are now not beautifully long and pointed.
Right. How about for Bella? Oh, full cat. Of course.
She has a human mundane form, but sometimes it's just easier to be a cat.
Absolutely.
She can still talk in this form, but.
And then bees, I didn't ask, but I assume you're a shade of like green for the most part.
No,
your frog
normally in
form.
my frog form, I look exactly like an oversized frog. I believe that Bee's human glamour is a frog mascot costume.
Amazing!
For my parents' company, Flycatcher.
Yes. So
I've never taken the head off.
We're really undercover.
Underneath are just Henry Cavill.
the most gorgeous face that chiseled.
Like what?
Henry Cavill got to get all of them.
So you assume one one of your forms is this mascot-like outfit that you wear outside of a human glamour, and it's rough for you to take the giant mascot head
I
off.
could take it off. I just don't. It's it's a lot of energy, and I think it's this. Also, a mascot suit has the added benefit of providing padding.
Yes, it
Cheeton
does.
style.
And there is like an embroidered logo of your family's distillery, the Flycatchers, fly-catching spirits.
Yes, the fly-catching spirits, now in grape.
Is the grape flavor good?
Yes.
The grapefruit wasn't that great.
Oh no, I am not a fan of the grapefruit.
They don't sell it anymore.
But there's one for everyone.
There's one person walking by that does like a double take as this mascot character is talking to a cat. Like having a conversation.
They hear meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, okay. You're able to take the tube for 1 or 2 stations to get to a little bit outside of the city, and you're able to find this address. The home that you find, you're, I assume, standing a bit of a ways to take everything in. It's a handsome Georgian townhouse in a quiet, affluent neighborhood. Its facade is a pristine yellow stone with white window frames and a polished black door. A set of meticulously manicured hedges frame a small front garden, and the solar panels on the roof are a subtle, almost decorative feature. A large, beautiful oak tree, much like the one in Hygge, stands in the front garden. Its branches are perfectly symmetrical, and its leaves are a shade of verdant green. It looks like the home of a respectable, successful artist. However, all of you notice this. A subtle, magical coldness hangs in the air around the property, a feeling of unease that doesn't belong in such a beautiful, clean part of the city. Ilara, you are rummaging through this bag. Of course he would have left his keys in there. Go ahead and make a check for me, an instinct check.
Okay. That is, okay. That is a 21 with hope.
Wow, so mark down that you get an extra hope.
Thank you.
You're able to find what looks to be a simple house key that is attached on a lone key ring. Now, because you rolled so highly, I'm going to give you, there does seem to be some sort of like magical enchantment on this key, but you're not quite sure what it is.
If I look through my hagstone, I bet it'll look like a regular key.
And I love where your head's at. I don't know if that's the most helpful right now.
Now I see. Now I hear it the way you heard it.
But we'll call that Plan B. Mild enchantment. Mm-hmm. Do we feel good about unlocking the door like this?
I could take a look at it.
Maybe
You
it's a
also could.
security measure?
We all could.
I'll do a little hop around and check out the grounds and everything. So I start sort of
In the
looking
mascot
around.
costume.
Yeah, the mascot costume, kind of shuffling forward.
Sure.
And I think, oh God, I think what happens, and I can roll for this. I think what happens is I trip over a tree root.
Sure, okay.
And like into the oak tree, wang my mascot head right on the oak tree.
Oh no.
Oh, but I just sort of sit down, like crouch down,
Gotcha.
there under
Look
the
on
tree.
the bright side.
I'm
At
just
least padded.
need a moment.
Without looking up, but just hearing that sound, I go, Maggie.
All right, I'm gonna check you for signs of concussion.
What year is it? Correct answer.
Know that before.
I would like to see, could I check for any kind of, like, security system?
Yes. I'm going to add on to that roll that you did because you were perceiving in general, and you rolled so high that, yes, there does seem to be some like mundane security measures in place, like the door is locked and there does seem to be like a security camera of sorts. There isn't an obvious like magical protection that you can sense.
Okay.
Before we go in there, I do want to just give one little protective spell, and I'm going to reach into my bag. Excuse me, Ryan. And I'm going to grab a lucky rabbit's shoe. And I'm going to imbue a small item with my protective essence.
Ooh.
Who looks like they're gonna get hurt the most? Hold this. Next time you lose HP, you lessen it by 1.
Wow.
What?
Just put it in your pocket.
Oh, thank you.
It means I'm thinking of you.
Oh, that's very lovely.
So you give this protection over to Bees, who is a bit confused, but I bet appreciates the gesture.
It's a tethered talisman.
Ooh.
I think I'm walking up and unlocking the door.
Nice. Yeah, you slip the key in. Are you trying to be stealthy about this at all, or are you just as if you own the place?
Exactly. That's my way of being stealthy, is like hiding in plain sight.
Yes.
I'm going home.
You fit the key in, and it fits and clicks with an ease. And you open the door handle, and all of you feel this wash of cold come over you. And while you as characters don't know what's happening, a countdown has started, starting at 10. There will be an action that will trigger the countdown to further decrease in value as time goes on, and we'll find out what that is. But for the moment, the door is open.
Seems like nothing happened.
I think maybe the AC was left on.
We should probably turn that down just for the energy. I mean, I know everything's green energy anyway, but...
My fur is standing on end.
Is everybody making their way in?
Oh, wait. We're in London. There's no AC here.
That's
What
true.
is happening?
Yeah, there's a fan-powered system. That
Yeah, I'm confidently strolling in.
yeah.
I'm gonna follow after, just like patting on cat feet.
All right, I'm coming, and I sort of, pick myself back up and
Are
dust
you
off.
still wearing the mask
Yes,
on your head?
yes. I dust myself off and I follow everybody else in.
You gotta kind of duck to fit in.
Yeah. But,
You could take the head off.
oh, that's right, we're inside now. I think I pull it off.
Like an airlock.
Are we is everybody else unglamoring or just me?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, once you're inside the house, you could choose to put your...
I pull it off and it is just exactly like my head.
with an exhale, you see me relax and my fuzzy fur sprouts back out.
Well, the air that you're now able to breathe inside here, it seems a bit too clean, like too stale, as if no one actually lives here. The entryway that you're in is a sterile, elegant space with a large polished wood table and a perfectly arranged flower arrangement. Scattered throughout the architecture of this house is a family crest that bears a golden leopard. You see, there are 2 ways to go from this entranceway. On the left, you have what appears to be a living room, where plush furniture sits in perfect symmetry, but a subtle chill hangs in the air over there, a spot of unnatural cold that doesn't seem to belong. A grandfather clock in the corner stands silent. On the other side of the entranceway is the author's study, a masterclass in controlled elegance, a room that screams success while meticulously hiding its secrets. The air in there is still, carrying a faint scent of old paper and expensive ink. Sunlight streams through a tall window, illuminating a single mottled beam that seems to hang in the air, illuminating shelves of well-worn books. A large desk looms in the back, with a cracked framed picture just out of sight.
I am still a cat, and I see the picture, and it's just like close to the edge. And just,
It's
my eyes
far-
get like
Yeah. So
dilated.
inside the study, on the far side, there's a desk, and you see there's a cracked photo that seemed to have maybe fallen off the desk behind it.
Well, it's about
So you're going into
to
the-
fall off again. And I just and I go up to it, and I just sort of like sidle around it, like
Yeah.
cats do, and then just.
So Belle has, as a cat, made her way into the study. Are people all following, or would anybody else like to go in a different
I
direction?
want to go to the cold spot.
In the living room? Okay, so we've got splitting the party. We've got...
I'm not afraid.
Callie over here. Is anybody else going with Callie, or is she taking it on herself?
I'll follow Callie.
Okay, so we've got Callie and Maggie heading into the living room. Bella, you're able to hop up with ease onto this mahogany desk. Ilara, are you following along behind?
I think I would follow into the study.
Into the study. And how about bees?
I'll stand watch here in the hallway. I say, like, trying very, very hard not to knock anything over. There's nice things here.
I've named everything I knock over on bees.
I can help communicate. Everybody report back to me what you're hearing and seeing. And
You're holding down the fort in the entrance?
Yes. I'm going to try and, like,
It's like the
communicate to
escape
everybody.
room where everyone's scattered. Bring them to me.
Yeah. All right.
I need to know what codes we're not looking for a place for anymore.
Right. Okay, Bele, you're able to see this framed picture. It is cracked, and I assume you're just sort of cat-like
I'll
batting
look
it
at
up.
it first. I'll examine it like I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Make an instinct roll for me.
Okay, gladly. Can I add Curious Cat to this?
Yes, you can!
Okay, instinct. Cool. Ooh, okay, that is with fear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, with hope. 13 again.
A 13. With hope.
With hope.
You were successfully able to, I assume you're batting it like off further the desk?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, cat-like, you're able to knock this off. It almost surprises everybody else as a sharp clatter fills this silent house. The counter goes down one.
I guessed the problem.
What was that? What happened?
Nothing.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
I'm gonna like jump down and like
Yes.
look at the picture frame. Is it broken?
It is broken more now. It was broken before, but now it's like a shattered glass
I'm
frame.
gonna like knock it up and see if I can take a claw out the.
Yeah. So what you see in the photograph is two men smiling, obviously happy with each other, arm around each other, that sort of a thing, but it is a damaged photo.
I found a photo of roommates.
And you can see that one of them is the author, is JK, but you're not quite sure who the other guy
What's
is.
the other guy look like?
You can see he has again like a clean-cut jaw, white hair that is over in like a comb-over, very put together, almost like a suit, as opposed to J.K., who seemed more like a casual like author guy.
I found posh roommates.
Yeah. But you're clawing at this photo, and something else comes loose. But we're gonna pause there and go to the living room.
Becky, do you want to do some ghosty stuff?
Okay, you know I love ghosty stuff. Let's do it.
Okay. I've already communed for the day, but let's see if we can just normally talk to whatever spirits might be here, and I'm just gonna kind of reach out with my spiritual intuition.
Towards anything?
Oh,
or
standing in the coldest spot of where we felt drawn to something cold in the living room, just stand right in the middle of it, or rather take my normal kind of prayer position as I did earlier.
Go ahead and make actually an instinct roll, and you can add your experience that applies.
Ooh, that's only a 10.
A
6
10?
plus 4 with fear.
Here, give it to me.
That's bad. That was bad. Yeah, that's a 1.
You are opening yourself to communication with the beyond. And
Come on in, whatever's out there.
now
Okay,
this
the phrasing.
Yeah. You've been around the block and you know that this is maybe particularly dangerous as you have felt the manifestation of these spirits and the cold energy starts to flood into your body. You feel yourself being taken over and a golden light emanates from Callie's eyes. Callie, you are no longer in possession of your body at the moment. Maggie, you have an action. What would you like to do?
Hey guys, does anyone remember what color Callie's eyes are? I think they're gold, but I can't remember.
Why do you ask?
Just some stuff going on in here. Don't worry about it. Focus on your thing.
They're brown. They're brown.
Oh.
Kind of like they're brown like sorry.
I think Maggie instinctively holds her shield up and takes a step back.
Yes, and Bees, you see something happening with Callie as well as you hear maybe some protests from the skull in the bag of a... Callie, in your inner mind, you are confronted with a spirit. And this seems to be a golden leopard spirit. It is larger than normal than you would expect, and it is facing you. You're in this other realm.
Whoa.
But your physical body on the outside that other people can see instead starts speaking words.
Xander!
I love a prop.
All of you hear this in a resonant voice coming out of Callie's body.
Okay. You will never find another like me, though most have throughout the years. Too long apart will make you ill. I am the laughter and the tears. My face and form may ever change, but your heart will always know. In cities, plains, or on the range, to me, you'll always go. What am I?
Bees and Meggie, you both hear this question come out of Callie's body, and you see her hovering unnaturally in the living room, waiting for an answer.
Can I talk to the leopard in my mind?
Yes, you can.
Hey,
Hello.
what are you doing here?
My job.
Oh, okay. Are you like a sentinel?
What are you?
Oh, I'm an underborn fawn.
What are you doing in this house?
Oh, hedge witch stuff.
Hedge witch thing.
I said stuff, but sure. Yeah, you could say things, stuff. They're kind of the same.
Do you mean harm to this house?
Oh. Oh, no, we're trying to figure out what happened to J.K. Hayes.
A Hayes? Are you familiar with a member of the Hayes family?
Yeah, is this like an ancestral house?
One could say.
Oh, yeah. So,
We're going to pause there.
Callie's hovering again!
You hear this in the other room in the study. Bees has let out, Callie's hovering again.
Is she doing the spirit communion thing again?
Yes,
She
I
said that sometimes.
Yes, I
that, though?
think she's found an escape room fan.
Did you try turning her off and on again?
No, this, be serious now. Come, we've got to come and talk to her.
Fine.
But as you are going to move, Alara, as you saw Bele knock this frame off the desk, you saw there was one heavy paperweight still on this desk, and you recognize it as a hagstone. Not only that, you see a few scraps of paper, as though something had been torn up recently, but it's so unintelligible that you can't see what's written there. In addition, behind this photograph, you're sort of pawing at it, you feel on your claws a document hidden behind the wooden frame.
Shall I read out loud?
Can cats read?
I own a bookstore.
That's true.
wow,
Dare you.
this is how we find out.
Racial insensitivity. Joshua Carl Hayes will no longer publicly deny his co-author's contribution to his works, or all he cherishes shall be unwritten. Signed J.K. Hayes and Sebastian Holland, with a thumbprint that matches, I believe. Yeah, see? And it's titled Reprise. So maybe I can't read.
But
It looks like someone signed a contract that was fulfilled.
your friend Callie does seem to be in danger at this particular moment, as you hear cries of, she's floating again!
I'm gonna book it in and grab Ryan out of the bag.
Yes. Also, just as a note, the counter goes down one.
Have fun. Thank you.
Does she look like she's in danger?
It seems as though she's suspended, and this riddle has come out of her, and she's waiting for an answer. Expectantly. So,
What does Carl have to say?
Ryan.
Oh, right, Ryan.
Callie may have
At
heard the
this-
riddle echo, but can't get the answer to her fellows.
okay. Inside your mind palace, you see this vague spirit, and you can recognize this is Ryan. but not Skull Ryan. This is full body 19-year-old dyed Ryan.
Oh my god.
Is he cute?
He's like Zachary Beeks meets Prince Eric.
Oh my god.
Ryan!
Stunning.
How your eyes are so big.
Whoa, what is this? How did we get here?
Ryan, your voice and your body don't. Wow, but I love it. Oh my god, it's so good to meet you. Give me a hug.
Wait, hold on. I'm feeling a tickle. I think
I'm gonna use my caprine leap to leap into his arms.
Nice. This like statuesque leopard is just watching it happen. As you leap into his arms, and he's like,
well, I feel this, but also it feels like someone's messing with my head out there. I think I'm still connected.
Oh, right. Yeah. What's happening to my body out there? Right?
You're floating.
Whoa! Does it look cool?
It looks pretty cool.
Okay. Wow.
and so Alara, you can hear kind of half this conversation as the skull is moving along to what Ryan is saying within the mind palace.
Oh, is she all right in there?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes.
They're asking if you're all right.
I'm in heaven.
What does she need from us? Who is she talking to?
She's talking to a leopard.
Oh, right.
Yes.
There's another cat.
It's a metaphorical leopard.
Is it a metaphorical leopard or a literal leopard?
Oh, yeah. Tell them that this leopard seems to really be here to protect this home.
The leopard is here to protect this home.
What are you saying? Why are you saying it like that? Why are you saying it like that?
As Ryan does say that, Alara has an epiphany.
I think that's the answer to the riddle
What riddle?
that she just spoke.
Oh, I did not hear a riddle.
Ryan, if you had to pick like what your favorite color,
Something.
is it light brown with white spots?
Yeah. Oh, this is to Ryan.
It's something. The heart knows. The heart knows where to go on the plains.
Does anybody but the skull say the word?
I do.
Yes? What do you say?
Yeah. The answer is home.
As you say home, Callie, you leave heaven.
Wait, no.
You are transported back into your body.
I'm gonna catch her.
She falls into your arms. Actually, you wake up in another strong set of arms.
Oh, hi, B.
Oh, where were you?
Oh, just living my best life.
Well, I'm glad you're living this one again now.
Thanks.
Don't
Things are
frighten us
going
like
well.
that. Yes.
What?
You were hovering and you were talking. Ryan says you were talking to a metaphorical leopard.
I'm a hedge witch. That's normal.
See, this is why I wasn't concerned.
I see. Well, okay.
I'm gonna go back to
Take it
breaking things.
easy. Take it easy.
Back to the study.
Why did you have to answer a riddle to a leopard? To this leopard? And I point to one of the.
And you look, and it is one of the family crest leopards.
Was that him? Was that the one?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it seems like this house is inherited and it's meaningful.
What did you find?
I'm in the study.
So everybody's
you're
sort of
gone.
meandering back into the study as you're following the lead of ballet.
I found
As a
this.
cat.
And I just paw at this on the ground.
Yes, Maggie.
Is there anything I might recognize about the family crest? I'm well read, which means I have advantage on rolls that involve history, culture, or politics of a prominent person or place.
I would like you to make a knowledge roll for me.
Give me this gift and this curse.
Can I assist?
Yes.
And wait.
So you can spend. You can do it after the roll too. You can spend a hope to give somebody else advantage, which is a D6 that they can add to their roll.
Okay. Do you need? What did one of you think?
I got a 14 total with the -1.
That's pretty good.
With
It's a with hope.
hope. So I haven't said what the difficulty is. Would you like to spend any hope?
Yes. You're very well read, and
thank you.
I think my family is quite well connected. You know, I don't know if I remember anything about it. I'll let you know. So
Thank you
can
so much. And so then I roll a
use
d6.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can add that to your score.
Awesome.
Brainstorm session.
Okay, I rolled a 2. So that is a 16 total with
16, yes. As you're trying to recall, you can enter your own mind palace, and you do have this section that's over here of like housing and like an old knowledge of these families, and you see the Hayes family. And you're becoming as you hear the description of what had happened, you're putting these pieces together. Okay, this is a spirit that is bound to this deed of the house. It sounds like a landvitter, which is this Norwegian spirit, and it's often guarding places like homes, especially ancestral homes, after such a long time. This seems to belong to the Hayes, and it seemed to find itself trapped within the walls of this manor, and you can recall that the Hayes family sort of leaned into it. They're like, we have this spirit now that works for us, so to say. So by answering the riddle, you may have sort of disarmed this security system.
Very cool. Okay. Thank you for the help. I feel like we've learned some valuable knowledge here today. -1.
Do you share any of that with your...
I share all of that.
Yeah.
What good is knowledge if I don't share it?
Yeah, it seemed to be super chilled out when he said we weren't here to cause harm to the property.
As you make your way into this other study, the countdown goes down.
So what I found is a contract. I found a contract with Reprise that JK and Sebastian signed about not denying his co-author's contribution to his novels, or he'll be unwritten.
Well,
I believe that is what we witnessed, is him being unwritten.
All he cherishes will be
Why did he sign it if he knew?
More like, why did he deny it if he knew?
I'd like to reach into the bag that I
Yes.
still have and look at the manuscript that was in there.
You see an older manuscript that is handwritten and has the Inspector like series title on it, but you're like flipping through it, and it's bad. It's awful notes. This is like JK wrote it himself, and is nothing like the actual Inspector series. This could have just been his notes, but it's not promising.
do you have the sheets?
I do. I will transform back into my Fae, like my Fae humanoid form, and I will pull
Did
them
we get a
out.
description of what that looks like?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
My Fae humanoid form. You didn't get a description of what my mundane form
that's
looks
it.
like. But I transform back and I pull the pages out of my shirt.
That's where you were keeping it?
Yeah.
Is the handwriting on the lyre similar to either of the handwritings? On here?
Go ahead and make a either finesse or instinct.
I would like to help.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can spend a hope to give a d6.
I will give a d6.
Good. All right. That's right. Which is 0 for either one.
Analyzing handwriting.
Ooh, that's 17 with hope.
A 17 with hope.
Plus a d6 too.
Oh, yes. Plus D6. 21.
Nice. With a 21, you're looking at the JK that's signed on this and then at the notebook, and you can see similarities. The K is similar, the A is similar.
What about the lyre that's written on the pages?
Yeah, the
On the lyre itself, no. This seems like a very fancy cursive font that is nothing like...
Is it like
Does
the
it look like
Reprise
the
logo?
It sure does.
It is definitely a contract I signed with Reprise. I mean, it does say it up there.
Well, I think that I mean, I hate to say he did it to himself, but he literally signed that he would be unwritten.
Callie, as you're looking around, you notice on the desk that there is what seems to be a hagstone just sitting there.
Oh, it can be friends with mine. Oh, may I? And I pull out my hagstone and I rub them together and I say, "You're best friends." Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
You rub them together.
Oh, right. And then I remember to look through it.
Yes. Go ahead and make a finesse roll for me.
I'm just gonna lightly pat Callie on the shoulder.
Does anybody have any extra stats in knowledge or instinct?
No.
No.
None of us.
I have
one in
one.
instinct.
Don't worry, I have
I have 2 in instinct.
No knowledge.
No knowledge.
19 with none of those.
We have no knowledge of
This will
anything.
teach you to make your own character.
Got us there. Got us there.
Yeah, dang.
I'd like to spend a hope to assist you, even with that 19.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it is
Also, for those of you
weird.
making characters at home in Daggerheart Nexus, you can hit suggested stats and it'll fill it in right for you. Easy peasy, no need to look over it a second time. Go ahead.
So it's thank you so much. How do you howl? Oh yeah, with the
With the shoulder pat, yeah.
thank you. I feel motivated. Okay, so that's 23 with fear.
23 with fear. I'll mark that down. I'm actually going to spend some fear at the moment. We'll find out later why. You're looking through the hagstone. Is it yours or is it the one that was on the desk?
one on the
Both either
desk.
eye.
Oh yeah,
They're hag glasses.
yeah. And see if there's a difference.
Looking through, you saw at first in the study, it's covered in these bookshelves that are floor to ceiling with these finely leather-bound books. But through the hagstone, you can see that these are not classics. These are stacks of paper that are blank and bound together to make it look as though one were well read.
Oh no.
That's not the only thing that you see with a 21, was it?
Yeah, something.
You
23.
Make your way over towards like the mahogany desk, and you can see some golden flecks of magic still there, of remnant magic. But what really catches your eye as you make your way down
Enhance.
to see the floor, you see a large blood stain that is completely glamored over without the hagstone, but with it, you see it now. It is deep and disturbing.
Okay, I pass to the 2 closest to me, and I say, whatever you do, don't look at the bookshelves, but look under the desk. You'll be deeply offended. It's not relevant to the mystery. It's just sad.
I'm gonna make the countdown go down one.
I'm gonna turn back into a cat, hop on your shoulder, and just look through it with you.
Yeah,
Absolutely look at both.
I immediately look at the bookshelves first.
Yeah.
I knew you would. I shouldn't have said it like that. Oh my God. There's a blood stain. Someone died here.
Oh, that's somehow the least offensive part of this.
I know. I
Truly.
know.
But why
To a
bother?
book club?
Why bother to have them bound? Like, why not just make a facade that's just the leather on the front?
That's a really good point.
Because money. I look. So the blood pool is there, but
Yes.
does it look like someone was bled there, or does it look like it's coming from the ceiling, or like?
A good question, and I won't have you roll for this since it was already established. You're looking down, you're like, there's blood pooled here, or it's dried like over time, but where did it go? Is it coming from somebody? And you can see now, as you get closer, there's a faint outline of a trap door just underneath it.
I'm doing that cat thing where I just stare at something for a little too long.
What is it?
What do you see?
Is it a bug? Is it
ghost?
a ghost?
And I'm just gonna hop on the trapdoor and see if it opens.
It doesn't open, but all of you now that it's sort of pointed out, you can see that this sort of indentation in the floor presses down. It may be a pole.
Oh, I'll get it.
I'm still on it!
I try, and I can't get a good grip with my hoof fingers.
I do that weird like cat falling off thing where I'm like on the side trying to pull it.
I feel like I can't even get it open.
All right, wait. I'm going to make sure that everything is just fine with this. And I unfortunately trip over the rug. My tongue lolls out. It grabs the top of the trapdoor, and I'm like, no! And yanks it up.
Because I love this so much, I'm subtracting some fear from mine because you gave me joy.
I love that you literally failed upwards.
And you do this as soon as you clear the way with your help as well, and the sticky tongue manages to get this trapdoor open, and you feel the breeze come up, and it's full of mildew and dampness as though it's going down into a cellar basement. There are rungs that go further down, but you can't quite see into the darkness, but there are plants that have wormed their way up. So you can smell that there is plant life down here, vines and thorns, that sort of a thing.
While I'm in cat form, I'm going to, I think I can do this for free. Elementalist. I'm going to like pull the humidity from the air around us to make it way
Not
less.
smell like mildew.
Yeah.
Most important thing, make it smell nice.
I'm gonna say this does happen and you're able to get it off, but I'm gonna do a countdown.
Oh no! Okay.
Yeah. We're at 5.
It sort of looks like the edges of her fur start turning into water and start pulling it in and starts to swirl around her cat body. And
Do you do anything with the water?
It's in my cat. I like sit on my hind legs and it like swirls around my arms and my body as I'm walking down.
Gotcha. You're like arming yourself, so to say.
I'm wearing pants now.
Water
Pants like this, they're like this.
Exactly.
And then I walk into the room and then I sort of like shake it off. And it goes into the.
I also go down and I have, as an underborn, I have low light living. When you're in an area with low light or heavy shadow, you have advantage to hide, investigate, or perceive details in the area.
I assume everybody's making their way down. Does anybody like to do anything
yes.
beforehand?
I want to stick my head down in the hole first and just get a quick lay of the land to relay to everybody before we put ourselves at risk.
You see, well, I'm assuming that Ballet had already like hopped down and done the moisture wicking.
Cat
but
stuff.
You can see further down that there is an extended hallway that goes to a small room that is like overrun with this foliage. Peeking down, because you have the vision that can see through this, you see a simple desk and a simple chair with an elaborate vintage typewriter. It's gleaming in gold and greens, and there is a fresh piece of parchment that is ready for it sitting on this desk. But again, the whole room is surrounded by this plant life.
I think we found where the real author made their work. Okay, don't fan out. I forgot to tell you guys, I love these novels.
They are your jam. Like, it's what you do.
I didn't want to talk about it because you're also well-read.
We like reading a lot of things. We can read crap too.
It's definitely crap, but like I love it.
But I assume then once with this warning, everybody is making their way down.
I think first, actually, I want to see with my knowledge of tracking and everything. I think I'm very familiar with plants.
Yes.
Can I see if any of them are either magical or toxic in any way?
Go ahead and make. I'll let you choose either instinct or knowledge.
Let's not mess with knowledge. Let's do an instinct.
For some
And
reason.
you can add, if you have an experience, I would either add Bloodhound, I think would apply.
Okay. That is only a 12. And I think, is there anything I can do to make that better?
Yes, you can either yourself or have an ally spend a hope to add a d6 to that
Okay.
roll.
I can
hopeless.
actually do something without having to spend hope at all.
Just real quick, it's a 12 with what?
With fear.
Okay.
Once per rest after an ally attempts an action roll, but before the consequences take place. Is that this?
That's this right now.
You can offer assistance or words of support. When you do, your ally can re-roll their dice.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So-
okay.
You seem like someone who knows a lot about these plants. I trust you so much, implicitly. I know you can do this. Just focus up, girl.
It sounds like she's being sarcastic, but
Wait,
I
wait.
think she quite
That's
means
just
it.
her
Yeah,
voice.
I think that's
Focus
just
up,
yes,
girl.
yes.
I'm just going to reach over and hold your hand and squeeze it.
Yay! And the reroll is.
And the reroll is the exact same.
Wow.
Literally the exact same.
Wow!
Still.
Is that the 2
Oh no, wait,
or
that's
6?
a 6,
That's
not a 2.
6.
Never mind. 14, 15, 16. I'm gonna spend a hope just in case and roll a 6 because I don't want us to die to a plant. 18 total
18?
with hope this time.
With hope. So go ahead, you get a hope back.
Yay.
Some of these plants seem magical in nature. It's almost defying everything you know about plants, that these are thriving in like a sunless, waterless, essentially environment. And so there has to be something that is keeping these things alive. And because you got such a good roll, it flashes in your mind that there is a nature spirit known as a spriggan that has been known to create these sort of environments and can be very hostile if encountered. So while the plants themselves don't seem to be toxic or anything like that, if this is a spriggan, there's a danger of them being controlled by that creature.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Before we move any further, I think there might be a spriggan down there.
What's a spriggan?
Did you say there's a spriggan down here?
I'm gonna go ahead and put the count down to
That's
4.
not good. That's not good.
They said there's a friggin' spriggan.
They can be extremely hostile and would be able to control all of the plants down there. So
You said they're extremely hostile and they control the plants down here where I'm already in the basement where I am.
yes.
Do I see a spriggan?
Are you looking for one?
What do I see in the basement?
Go ahead and give me a presence or a finesse.
Well, I'm going to go down
I'm
there
gonna-
with my friends.
Yeah.
Either of them are the same, so I'll
For
do presence.
anybody that's going down there, you can go ahead and roll.
That is a 19 with fear.
And 19 with fear.
19 with fear.
Thank you. And actually, me gaining a fear, I'm going to spend that right away to make the countdown go down a little further.
Awesome.
I have a 14 with fear.
A 14. And what did you get the result?
19 with fear.
19 with fear. I'm going to spend that second fear to make this go down to a 2.
I got an 11 with hope.
I hope that we get the surprise birthday party when that gets to 1. I think that's what's happening, right?
11 with hope, so go ahead and take your hope.
Yay.
And then
And were we using it to look for the spriggan?
once you go into the room, is like the initial look.
Okay. Then I got fear. But 16, 17, 18, 19 if we're using instinct.
19, okay. I'll mark that fear in my pool.
Oh, we're using instinct, then I got
got me.
12.
A 12. Copy that. And then for Alara,
I got a 21, 22 with hope.
22 with hope. So go ahead and take that hope. With the 22, Alara, you're the first one to spot it. You see this figure hunched over in the back of this room, of this basement, like breathing heavily with huge eyes, almost like a Smeagol or a Golem type creature. This looks to be a emaciated, plant-like creature that is watching everything with these huge eyes. Everybody else is not able to quite see it. You know that it's here somewhere, and Alara has warned you about it. But a lot of your attention has been focused on this typewriter in the center of the room.
I didn't see it with a 19.
With a 19, no.
Okay.
But with the 19, I'm going to say that you did spot the keys of this typewriter are being pushed down.
Oh.
Everybody else is like lost in the plants.
I also had a 19. Can I read
Oh.
what's being typed?
Sure. Do you make your way over to the typewriter?
Yeah.
I'll come with you.
Where is everyone?
And were you two still holding the hag stones?
Good question. Did you bring them
Yeah, I would still.
Yeah. I don't think we gave them back to you.
Yeah.
Wow. It's kind of my house.
with? You
Hello.
see almost an answer, HELLO question mark on the typewriter.
Can you hear us?
I.
And you say HI, and there's no space between the question mark of the hello and the HI that's put on the typewriter. But all of you hear now, ding, as the thing resets and it goes down a line. And you see, who are you?
Are you Sebastian?
K-L-I. I ding.
A pleasure, Clee.
I'll take it.
I have the overwhelming urge to just
I
climb
got
on
it.
top of it and just lay down.
But you see, are you sitting in the chair at the desk or are you like hovering over it?
Hovering.
Okay. Alara, this creature is watching this interaction happen, but is not quite moving yet. But
Okay.
it is focused intently on both of them that are at the desk.
Okay. I'm going to lightly tap Bees and Maggie and just point
Yes.
at the spriggan.
With the assistance from Alara, you are now able to see it through the bushes.
Is he cute?
Well, if you're into monsters,
You described him like he was cute.
I guess, yeah, cute in a way. Yeah.
He's
I
no
guess I need to
Ryan.
adjust my cuteness factor.
Don't yuck someone's yum,
That's true.
Xander.
That's true.
Have I ever seen? Has any of us ever seen a Spriggan before?
Elara has.
Oh, what do you know about?
What do I know about?
Yeah, you had a great knowledge and recall roll before. You know that it's a nature spirit in the form of like a humanoid, and they often are guarding or protecting something. Mostly it's like a grove or like a protected sanctuary of some sort.
Okay.
It's odd to see one here.
Okay.
But you feel like maybe it's bound in some way either to this room, this house, maybe something in here.
Okay.
It's confusing.
I'm going to relay that really quickly and then say, nobody move too far because we don't know what it's protecting yet.
I have a question for the typewriter.
Yes.
R space. U space. SEB. I don't capitalize or put a question mark.
Yeah. And you see a reply. Why, yes, I am Sebastian Holland.
You guys, I found him. He's not a spirit, though.
He's a typewriter?
Maybe he's trapped inside.
Can you only hear when we type and I just paw at the keys?
It seems like they're not responding to things said out loud, but they are responding to key mashes. And you see, are you all right? But yes, you use the hagstone, and while this normally wouldn't detect such things, you can see a faint image of like a spirit tethered to this typewriter.
I'm just going to hand it to Callie.
Callie, you can actually, now that you're like adjusting your focus, you don't really need the hagstone because this is your bread and butter. You commune with spirits, and it's like switching.
Oh my God, hey!
Yeah. It's like code switching or switching the language that you're speaking, and all of a sudden, like, oh, there he is.
I didn't see you there.
And you see this hunched over spirit that is obviously tethered to this device. It's, as you describe them, it's very much reminiscent of the man in the photograph.
This guy has like a white blonde comb over, very put together suit.
The roommate.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he all right? Does he need assistance?
Are you cool in there, or do we need to bust you out?
Did you type that? Or do you say that?
I say it.
Nothing happens.
I think you need to type everything.
You cool.
Thank you.
All right.
I think you're a
I
little
transform
better
into a
at
cat. I'm like,
You've got
I have a
fingers.
bookstore. I have a
It seems
bookstore.
like she's doing a really good job.
I have a bookstore. I'm going to type in, are you dead?
As you type in, are you dead? The countdown ends as I spend my
Why is
last
it always me?
3 bits of
My
fear,
cousin's problem.
and the Spriggan attacks. You can see that when you came up and started sort of aggressively hitting the typewriter, that seemed to trigger it as like, this is an abuse of what I'm protecting.
Why is it always me?
Yeah! But Elara, you've had your eye on this thing, and so you sort of get a beat on it as it's moving forward. It's going to attack Bele. You have an action right now. What would you like to do?
Would I be able to try to subdue it rather than harm it?
That's a good question. How would you like to do that?
Tackle hug.
Nice. All right, so this creature has been waiting in like a coiled up spring muscle ready to go, and it launches forward. And as it does, you move to tackle and hug it to the ground. Go ahead and give me a strength or agility roll.
I'm gonna go with agility here.
Hey, maybe we all add a hope for this one, maybe?
So that's a 3 with fear.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. That is a 5 with fear. Surely will make a difference.
It's not quite good enough.
No,
But you
no.
do, I gain a fear, so at least there's that.
No, that's fun. That's good.
Silver linings.
Yeah. You tackle this creature and you fall to the ground. You do bring it down to the ground with you, but unfortunately you fall prone as this creature sort of rights itself and then looks down at you and swipes to try to attack with a long clawed finger.
Uh-oh.
It is going to try to hit your evasion score, and it rolled a 9. It should be at the top left.
I have 12 evasion.
Nice. So right above you, you're just too quick. Like, even though, yes, you fumbled a little bit, it can't get you. You're too fast. So we're in combat. You're going to be able to take your turns, and then I will be spending fear to interject for my moves with this enemy. But let's go ahead and get intentions. Alara just had a pretty intense scene, but this Spriggan is now in the middle of the room. Alara is on the ground. You're closest to it, still being near that chair.
I have just noticed that there's a Spriggan in this room.
Yeah. It's shocking. But it's scrabbling itself against these cold stone floors and trying to get a hold of the other plants that are surrounding it. So, Bele, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm going to do horrible things to it.
Yeah?
How creative can I get with this?
100%, all of it.
I want, this is like a plant creature, right?
Yes.
I want to try and suck all the water out of it.
Amazing.
That's very fun.
Just want to dehydrate it real quick.
Okay, so I'm going to say mark 2 stress as you're using this ability kind of beyond its capabilities that you've tried so far. And I'm going to have you make a roll for this, and this is going to be controlling your magic. So let's go ahead and do finesse.
Finesse. Can I also add elementalist to this?
Absolutely.
Okay. I spend a hope and describe how your control of the element. I mean, I'm pulling the water out of it.
Yep.
My domain is water. Not my domain, but I have power over it.
Yeah.
And I can either gain a +2 to the roll or a +3 to the roll's damage. I'm going to do to the roll because I have a feeling it's going to go badly. Ooh, 24 with hope.
Wow. Yeah, go ahead and mark that hope. That's a huge roll. I'm going to say that you're able to get this spell to go off exactly as you planned. Go ahead and roll your 2d12 again, +2. This is going to be the damage that you inflict on this creature by sucking the moisture.
Do I get to describe how I dehydrate
it?
Yeah. 15 fear, if that matters.
Oh, sorry. 15, and then I'm going to add +2 to that.
Okay,
so this
17.
is just for damage.
Yeah, 17.
17. Mm-hmm. It's a big chunk of this thing's health as it just seems to get shriveled and even more emaciated than it was before. You hear a as you suck the moisture out of this creature. How are you holding it?
So I jump back, reach out a hand on instinct, and it's like I'm grabbing at the air, but it just rips it right out. And there's this long, almost like rope of moisture that pulls back from it and then swirls around my fist.
Yeah, everyone sees this happen as it cries out, and you can hear the dryness in its voice as it loses this moisture.
Would you like to talk now? Would you like to talk instead of... I can pull more out if you want.
I'm going to spend 3 fear to have it lash out at you. It's going to attack, and it's desperate. So this is versus your evasion of 15.
That hits, yeah.
All right, now I get to use my claws. 14 points of physical damage.
So that's a severe damage?
So
I'm going to mark as armor.
Yeah, the first time that we're using the HP system. So everybody on their own sheets has the threshold for how much damage they can take before they have to mark HP. So with the 17 points of damage coming to you, where does that put you on your damage tracker?
Severe damage.
Severe damage, which would be 3 HP, which is pretty bad. You, however, have armor that you could use, and if you spend an armor slot, it goes down 1 severity level. So it'll go from 3 HP down to major damage, which is only 2 HP.
I'm going to mark 1 armor. So I will take 2 HP.
Yes. What does it look like when you're able to protect yourself, but also you get a bit of damage?
So the claws come for me. I manage to turn, at last second, but it still scratches in deep, cuts in deep into my abdomen. There's this big gushing wound in my chest, my stomach.
Oof. Yes, yeah. But you are able to sort of staunch the wound with your armor and sort of take in some of that damage.
I don't like plants.
Actually, bees. What's going on with bees as this violence is occurring around him?
So Bele had been at the typewriter.
Correct.
And then attacked from the typewriter.
It attacked her. And so they're sort of in front of the desk at the moment, but the typewriter is still accessible if you need to.
Is the... looking through, can I see the specter in the seat at all.
The spirit isn't sitting in the seat, but rather hovering above the typewriter, and it's like tethered to it.
Oh.
You can see that there's definitely like an attachment.
Is it? It's a metaphysical attachment. All right. I see my friend getting attacked by something a lot bigger than us, and everybody else is also. They're not the hardiest bunch. I pull out my brawly.
Yeah. Is that the hammer?
Yeah, which is going to be the warhammer. And I imbue it. I'm going to use my practical magic.
Yes.
And sort of will it to be something that, listen, you've gotten me through so much. I know that there's something in you, just the way that there's something in all of us that's bigger than what we can all see with our eyes. And I want it to be imbued with that sort of metaphysical damage dealing.
Okay.
So
and you're attacking like the tether.
Try and strike at the tether.
I see. Yes, go ahead and make an attack roll. Let's do strength. Does that seem right? Okay.
Strength, yes.
And you get to add your +2 for practical magic.
Yes. So that is a 20 hope. 20 with hope. +2, 22.
Wow. 22?
Yeah, 22.
With hope. So take
22
that
with hope.
And then what does it look like as you're imbuing your hammer and getting ready to take this swing?
So I grab my brawly, which once upon a time before it was a sad and disused umbrella, was something that was supposed to be a self-defense, a cudgel, self-defense cudgel. And I say, listen, you and me, we have a difficult relationship, but I really need you at this point, and I think this gentleman does too. And I strike at it.
Yes.
And I think that inside the umbrella, it pops itself out, the spirit form of it, and slices at the tether.
Wow. So with magic in this world, a lot of it is intention, and sometimes it's focused into like a single word in any language. Is there a word that comes to mind that is spoken as being...
I say, shelter!
Oh! You say shelter in English, and it goes out of your weapon, and you've never seen it act in this way. You've always just swung and hoped for the best, and it's coming through. It sees this tether, as far as you can tell, and slices directly through it. The specter above it looks down in surprise, and then looks at you. The typewriter begins to fall apart. Slowly, then all at once, crumbling into pieces.
Oh, I've done it again.
The Spriggan lets out an anguished cry as it reaches out towards the pieces of this typewriter, completely ignoring all of you, and works to try to put it back together, but just can't.
Sorry.
What is everyone doing?
What? I'm bleeding very heavily. That's what I'm doing.
Well, I'm trying to decide if the Spriggan still seems like a threat or if I should help my cat friend.
It seems as though she may need some help.
I should help my cat friend.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, we should get out of here.
We should get out of here.
Can I grab her? You're in a cat form?
No.
You're in a human form.
Okay, what would I roll to try and transform back while I'm injured?
Go ahead and roll finesse for me.
Finesse,
See what happens.
let's see what happens. That's, those are both 9s, yeah? Okay.
Crit!
Oh, crit!
Crit!
Cool. It's crit
The
when I'm
first
actually-
crit.
And you get a hope.
And I get a
So you get a hope and you clear all stress. And I'm going to say you are able to successfully transform at will.
It's a sad bleeding cat.
All right, I'm gonna scoop you up.
Yeah, can I Caprine leap out of here? Because it's I just want to use my cool leap.
Yeah.
With my hooved backward knees bending legs, so that you can do your healing up in the office above. And it's a ladder, so it's kind of hard while climbing with the cat. So I just want to leap straight up.
Yes, and then Maggie, I assume you're following?
Oh yeah, I'm following as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Getting up there, gonna help you.
Yeah.
I'll lay you gently on the desk.
Let me sing you the song of my people. I'm in pain.
And the pain wails are almost echoed by the Spriggan that is still down here with the two of you, as though its one job was to guard this typewriter.
Sad Spriggan.
It's really beautiful.
Laura, you should probably talk to that thing.
Excuse me.
We're gonna roll for this. Let's go ahead and do presence.
Okay. It's a crit.
Yay! A crit is an auto success.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you clear
And you
all
get a
your
hope.
stress and you gain a hope.
Okay. All right.
He seems a bit distressed.
You were taking care of that, weren't you?
Sebastian!
You, you care about Sebastian.
Sebastian!
Sure. I think what Bees here did was free Sebastian.
Free?
He's at peace now.
Sebastian free?
He's free. And I think that means you are too.
You can see a realization sort of dawn on this creature's face, and much like what we saw with Callie before, there is a spirit that starts to inhabit it as its large eyes turn golden. And it stands more at an upright posture, as if the spirit of this leopard of the house is inhabiting it. We thank you for what you have done here today. This house has been in disarray for quite some time. I am bound to the deed of this house, but I am not bound to the deeds of those who live here.
Did Joshua imprison Sebastian, his roommate?
Joshua wanted nothing more than to be an accomplished author, and when his husband was better than he was,
Husband.
they worked together for quite some time. It is my understanding, though, that jealousy creeps in to the strongest relationships, and a contract was formed. Sebastian was worried about not getting credit, and so J.K. said, "Of course I will." And they had it notarized at Reprise. If either of them were to break that contract, horrible consequences could occur. J.K., however, was not the most forward-thinking, and thought if he killed Sebastian, the contract would be null and void. But as we know,
Reprise does not work that way.
scared of leaving his precious novels behind, he trapped Sebastian's soul into this typewriter, and Sebastian was literally a ghostwriter for his entire career.
It's so sad, but it's so funny.
I don't think I hear any of this. I'm upstairs now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're
You're-
just above the trap
Yeah, you can hear the noises happening. How are you healing?
I'm like leaning down. And then he said,
Well, thank you for asking. I have a thing called Sparing Touch. Once per long rest, touch a creature and clear 2 hit points or 2 stress from them. So I'm gonna pet you, and you're gonna get better.
oh wait, eat my cookie as you do, because I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay now. I got my HP cleared.
When you clear an HP, increase the number cleared by 1.
Oh!
Oh. I don't
Because
need
you
that.
ate a cookie.
A biscuit?
Funniest part is that she does not need that mechanically, and so you have just shoved a nasty cookie into his hand. It's like,
Coffee grounds are an excellent ingredient.
But you are able to feel better, at least. Not maybe on the inside, intestine-wise, but physically your wounds knit back together with the healing scritches.
Well, what happens to all of the spirits now? You, the metaphorical leopard, and the...
Spriggan?
Spriggan?
Oh, and also Ryan.
What about Ryan?
I don't know, he's a spirit. We're talking about the spirits in the room. It feels rude.
I, unfortunately, am bound to this house, and whoever may live here, but
Does anyone live here anymore?
not anymore.
Do you mean like this could be a good book club?
I do love to read, says the Spriggan. You won't find any books here, I'm afraid.
We'll replace those with actual books.
We can change that.
We can.
What do you think, Ryan?
Oh, yeah, it's me. I live here too now. Better than the bag.
Okay, now that we know what happens, question, do we have any evidence of this? Oh, we have the contract. We have the contract, so we can show that to the Sentinel, and then he can go away. And we need to save Fior and Steri, remember?
I'm sure forensics could find something from this key, and I'll take the S for Sebastian.
And I'll bring the contract.
Yes.
Please.
And you're all making your way back, gathering. I assume the evidence is going in the evidence bag that has been collecting all of it.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
Might want to leave Reprise out of this, though.
Why do we need to go to Reprise? Sentinel can go there. He can confirm the contract.
Well, it would come back to us, and they're quite good at reprisals.
Technically, we are not doing anything wrong. We are just saying this was a contract that was legally fulfilled, and no one is at fault for it.
This conversation is happening as, again, you make your way a couple of stops on the tube back to this liminal space office.
Don't they get so bored here?
Very boring.
I just feel pretty normal in here, to be honest.
That's true. It feels like home. But you're able to make your way through back into Hygge, which has fallen into disarray. Velasquez does not know how to run a crime scene at all.
You over there, what's that? Is that ink? It's blood, I bet.
It's tea, you hear.
Sentinel viscous.
Velasquez!
Thickness. Okay.
Wait, you haven't been here the whole time?
Yes, we have.
What? Oh, okay. I just haven't gotten to you yet.
Hey, you're the most brilliant detective.
Oh!
And you've collected so much evidence of what has happened here, and I'll take the bag from you. Look at all that you found, including a contract from Reprise that says this was a legally binding curse.
Would you look at that?
So
I own her.
And is the card in there as well?
Yes.
He pulls out the Reprise business card, turns it over, and says,
We'll see about this.
puts his thumb on the thumbprint.
Oh!
All of a sudden, a woman appears.
What? Why didn't we do it?
Could we have done that the whole time? Can I do it with this?
It seems as though that is her her signature.
Okay.
This woman appears in a white pantsuit.
Matchy.
The pants like flare out at the bottom, and she's got some stiletto heels. She wears the blazer open, and there's a bandeau that's over her chest.
Oh, she means business.
And she has her collarbones and some like abs exposed.
Okay, so I don't need to ask if she's cute or not.
Nah. She's got dark hair that perfectly frames her face in like a French braid. And there's a little bit of a fedora, a white fedora that's tipped to the side as she strikes a pose in like a puff of smoke. Had just been
Definitely
waiting.
winter court.
I believe this is mine. And she reaches over to the card that Velasquez has. Plucks it.
Oh, you behind this?
Well, who says that?
We do, and I hold up the little S from the keyboard. Sebastian, right? You were doing, well, his unwriting, if you will.
No, I believe that this was solely for Hayes. I believe that that portion was all Hayes' doing, if that makes sense.
It seems you have come across this particular
Am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that?
quarrel of lovers, as it were. It is hard to go into business together. It's good to have a contract just in case. No?
It's kind of weird. Sorry, what was your name, Miss Reprise?
Iona.
Oh, I knew that.
Iona Reprise.
Iona, maybe you're following a little too closely to the letter of your contracts, because Sebastian could have really used your help. Hate to say it.
What happens after the contract is signed is not my concern. I only deal in reprisal.
Quick question for the GM.
Yes.
Just so I'm not confused.
Yes.
Okay. Did they sign the contract and then Hayes killed his lover and he cast a spell to put him in the typewriter?
Correct.
Okay, that is what I was saying.
Yes.
It's a lie of omission, though. He wasn't denying until someone directly asked.
Yes.
As soon as
And
you
I'm
say
saying-
that, Meredith Bloom comes from the corner and she goes, Iona, it's you. I knew you were behind this. It was you, wasn't it? And then Iona lowers her voice a little bit. You got my tip, then.
Oh, it sounds exactly like her!
Does this mean that you initiated the action that broke the contract? She doesn't reply. She simply gives a small smile. Actually, a rather large smile. If there are no further questions, I'll be on my way.
I hope she fades and the smile lingers.
Yes!
Wait. Can we go back for a sec? Well, we are the Hygge Book Club.
Oh, isn't that precious?
Yes, quite big fans of literature, madam. And we took a personal interest in this as we are patrons of this fine establishment. And we did quite a bit to try and look into it and make sure that everything was done squarely and fairly. And should you ever need our services, here is our card.
Yeah, make one. Here, hold on.
Oh God.
Ryan,
I throw
do you
the
have a-
ink from the...
Oh, wow!
I
still have it.
like ink bend the ink from the corpse onto the card.
Ooh, yeah. I find a receipt from the Hygge coffee shop.
Yes,
for our teas earlier.
feel free to call upon us at any time.
Oh my God, you just made that logo just now?
I did. It's very cool.
You got some graphic design skills.
I have a few.
Looks like I could use a membership to a book club.
Do you like to read?
Oh, we have a new location. Can you put the address on there? Right?
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
You would be.
Fades away with a smile.
Wow.
I want to learn to do that. That was very cool.
Wow.
How does she know which book to read next?
I think she'll figure it out.
We never read the book.
With that, I'd love to close. That's the ending beat.
I think we each just bring our own book we read.
Just to talk about it.
There were a lot of metaphors, and then we solve a murder.
Estera goes back to serving you. She serves you all tea in little acorn cups on oak saucers. And they're all directly to your liking as the Hygge Book Club sits down once again.
So did we read the book?
I read a book.
Some of you
skimmed it.
I can't read.
Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to check out the Hearth Witch's Guide to Magic and Murder on October 7th or afterwards, because then it's out. If you would like to enter a giveaway to win your own copy of this book signed by the cast and a dice set by Bookworm Games, make sure to leave a nice comment down below using the word Hygge, that's Hygge, so that we know you want to win it. Let's go ahead one more time and go around and tell people who you've been and where they can find you on the internet.
I'm Bailey Meyers. I was playing Maggie, and you can find me on the internet at Bailey Meyers.
I'm Becca Scott. You'll find me right here on Good Time Society.
I'm Emme Montgomery. You can find me everywhere online at negaoryx.
Hi, I'm Persephone Valentine, and I played Belle Rose, and you can find me at Persephiroth anywhere online.
I'm Erika Ishii, and you can find me at Erika Ishii, or in some cases at the Erika Ishii. Good luck. Also, you can find me on Dropout or on my podcast, Worlds Beyond Number, where The Wizard, Witch, and the Wild One just wrapped up our first book, and I myself played a witch.
Yeah!
And I'm Xander Jeanneret. You can find me everywhere at Xanderiffic with 2 R's and 1 F. Make sure to check out my Vampire the Masquerade actual play, Project Ghostlight, Private Nightmares, and anything else here on Good Time Society, as I'm a frequent member.
Yeah.
But again,
book club card.
I loved this book so much, and I'm so excited for the world that is built here and the multiple books that will be coming out in the future. So thank you again for joining me, and we'll see you next time.